Welcome to the totally finale of XG. For real, for real. Right after I find it. Ready, chat? This is one of those moments where I think, wow, this is going to take a long time. And then it takes, like... It looks like I'm going to be done in about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to say something like, wow, it looks like we're almost done. And the game's going to be like, by the way, here's this to do. And it's going to take me the better part of an hour. And then everything I say will be for moot. Moot! Get ready for the true XG finale. Alright. Chat, let me tell you a cheat code. So, sticky back on a chair, take a towel, and put it over the back of your chair. Because not only is it cool, it prevents sticky back. So I'm having great. My back is loving this. So what happened last time is the end of the game happened, and then the email said there's actually 15 more Shadow Pokemon, and we've distributed them to all the trainers you can battle out in the after game, the different locations. So I'm gonna go talk to like every NPC I can, battle them, and see if they have a Shadow. There's 15 of them. He said a Gate, Fennec, Pyrite, and Outskirts stand, I believe. And Gate and Port. Let me just check the email. Hold on. Let me be sure. Outskirts stand, a Gate, Fennec, Pyrite, and Gaten. So all five of the towns. So Outskirts stand is just one trainer there. So that doesn't matter. My dream is to become a Pokemon champion one of these days, and after I retire, I'm gonna live here. To make a dream come true, I gotta get a lot tougher, and to get a lot tougher, it takes battles, right? Yahoo, much obliged, pal. Alright, let's see what happens. At least he didn't say Shadow Pokemon Lab, so I don't have to go fight the Power Rangers. Yeah, Gengar and Electrode. So these are set in... These were expected. These guys were expected. So you have Voltorb and Ghastly for a long time. $59. 61. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he's got an extra Pokemon, so... Let's take this one at a time. It won't be too bad. So, here's what I did, chat. I finished watching The Avengers last night. Fun movie. Fun movie. And then I went immediately to Iron Man 3, because that's the next one in the series. Wow, that didn't do shit. I liked Iron Man 3. Oh, yeah, great. Alright, new theory. Fuck. Never mind. Iron Man 3 wasn't bad. But Iron Man 1, I think Iron Man 1 is my favorite. I like that movie. Iron Man 2 is good too. Excellent. Iron Man 3, I think one of the biggest issues with Iron Man 3 was the lack of Iron Man, I guess, is the best way to say it. Like, so in the first two movies, you know, he gets the suit, he does the thingy-majiggies for the most part, but there's a lot of action sequences with just Tony outside the armor, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. He has Hidden Power Grass, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. It's HP Ice, I bet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just assuming. Because it's like how one of the critiques of Shrek 3 was that Donkey wasn't present enough. So, I don't know. These movies are like 7 years old. 8 years old at this point, so whatever criticisms were had for them at that point, you'd have to dig into. I just wanted to watch the movie because that's what I wanted to do. And I liked it. I liked Iron Man 3. But then I watched Thor, The Dark World. They hyped that the Manor is the main bad guy, and then the plot twist in the middle of the movie. Yeah, it did kind of fall on its face, didn't it? Draft rig. So you're the Shadow Pokemon. Okay. Okay. It might have insomnia. I don't actually know. So let's just try and hypnosis it anyway. Shadow Madness. There we are. Then I watched Thor: The Dark World. To be honest, I don't know about that movie. It seems like it's regarded as one of the weakest movies in the entirety of the series. But I thought it was alright, I guess. I guess I didn't really understand what was happening for the most part. And I don't really like the I wouldn't say side characters. The Mandarin is one of the biggest Iron Man antagonists. Oh, really? So, okay, I see. I don't know anything about the actual comic books and whatnot. So what you're saying is they took a well-established, big-name villain from the series and turned it into what they did in Iron Man 3. Thor 2 is probably the biggest setup for the Infinity Stones. It definitely set something up, for sure. It did. I mean, it pretty much established all the 9 realms more than everything else had at that point. And of course, Loki came back. Loki is probably one of the most interesting characters throughout the series so far. I don't know the name of the actor who plays him, though. I'm not good with names for actors. I just know that the guy does a really fucking good job at the role. And Loki is a very interesting character. Tom Hiddleston, good man. So that's one shadow Pokemon caught. I like Loki. Loki's cool. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just because it started going full alien on me. But that's not, like, unexpected. Like, of course it's gonna go full alien. That's the whole point. But the early versions of it, before Thor, even though it was about, you know, Asgard and whatnot, there was very little, like, there. But then Dark World was just like, alright, the entire plot of this movie is taking place and not on Earth. I was just like, okay. Why does everything have that Thunderbolt? They both have Thunderbolt. Okay. Well, good thing I have Bullet Punch. Let's try this again, shall we? Actually, Power Gem is a CAD to a KO, so I'll just Bullet Punch Wigglytuff and then Power Gem Togetic. That'll work. That'll work. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. I think the next movie in the series is Winter Soldier, and I remember watching that one in theaters, so I'm kind of excited for that. After that, there's something. I don't remember what comes after Captain America 2. It might be Age of Ultron. I know Ant-Man takes place after Age of Ultron, and then after Ant-Man is Civil War. That's the one I'm looking forward to. One thing I noticed too is Iron Man was the first movie to kick off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Why is it level 40? Oh god. That's not good. Okay. Iron Man was the first one to kick off the cinematic universe. Iron Man 2 came out before Avengers, and then Iron Man 3 came out immediately after. Well, not immediately, but it was the next movie in the series. And that was like 2012, 2011, I think. After Winter Soldier's Guardian Galaxy. That's what it was, right. So Iron Man 3 came out and like concluded Iron Man. So Iron Man didn't get any more movies after that, but Iron Man seems like he's a very important character. Well, I mean he is, but he's even more so than you'd expect. Like he's very prevalent in all the other movies. So it seems like he doesn't even need his own movie again, but I'd be down for another Iron Man movie. Yeah, I watched Homecoming. Homecoming was the first one I watched, which made me want to rewatch, that made me want to rewatch Iron Man in the first place. That's a good catch. Age of Ultron was the last one I watched in theaters. The thing is, I never actually saw Thor: The Dark World, but I did see Age of Ultron, even though I forgot it existed until like a week ago. And I watched Winter Soldier, and I didn't see Ant-Man, and then at that, like, basically Age of Ultron was the last one I watched. I didn't even realize, I didn't realize it was even happening. That Avengers Infinity War came out, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp came out, and then, like, Endgame came out. It's like, holy shit. So we got Avengers Part 3, then Ant-Man 2, then Avengers Part 4. Hulk is in Thor Ragnarok. How is Thor's movies? It seems like Thor's movies are regarded as the weakest in the series, which understandable. Imagine how the Thor's stuff would stack up without Loki. Thor is good in his role, but I just think the Thor story is just pretty what's the word here? What's the word here? The third Thor movie is universally loved mainly because they went more comedic and colorful. Well, that sounds good. The Dark World was very dark. A lot of bad things were happening. But I try to think about, like, the first movie too was, I didn't think Thor 1 was bad by any means, but it was also kind of weird. Look back here again. All right, Dan the Man, hit me up. Give me a battle. I wouldn't say Loki carries it, but I think Loki makes it for a much interesting experience, more interesting experience. Thor's movies were the weakest link. Well, I wouldn't say they're the weakest link. It seems like they're pretty important. They're pretty goddamn important to establishing the entire universe. Oh, great. Lick a tongue. So how come that Masquerain was level 40, but this Lickitung is level 60? Until the third one, they were just kind of there. Okay, I see. Well, I watched the first Thor in theaters, and I thought it was okay. But I guess that was because the only things to really compare it to at the time were itself and Hulk. The first three movies were Iron Man, Hulk 2008, and what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What? 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 What was disliked about the Hulk movie? I don't know, I didn't watch it. I felt like it didn't matter. Thor as a character wasn't much known or less popular than Iron Man or Captain America. It's true. It's true. Captain America is kind of a big deal. Old Steve Rogers. Captain America's a good movie. Do I have to rebattle this guy? I guess we'll find out. That's fine, whatever. Fucking Lickitung blew up. The Hulk movie isn't technically part of the MCU. They just kind of took it in and adopted it after the fact. Well, it's listed between Thor and Iron Man in the MCU. But if that was after the fact, it would kind of make sense, considering... I don't know. Didn't Hulk have a movie before the 2008 Hulk? Am I remembering that right? Oh, wait, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy in theaters, but after Age of Ultron, I haven't seen a single movie. I've seen the memes, Jack. I've seen the memes, but I haven't, like, seen anything else. I haven't watched a single one of them that came out after Age of Ultron. So I have about a 5-6 year gap. I remember when Doctor Strange was being advertised for and whatnot, and I was like, oh, neat. And then I just didn't go see it, and from there I just kind of fell off. And then Thanos came out, and Thanos became a cultural phenomenon, to say the least. Tell me Lickitung didn't run away. Okay, he still has Lickitung, which means I have to try again. That's good that Mirror B is not going to bother me, but I'm still annoyed that Lickitung has Explosion. Just gotta reset the, that should reset the encounters, I hope. Hulk had a movie in 2003, that's what it was? I don't remember much about Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and I don't know anything about the second one. How was it? Was it good? Also, the X-Men are interesting. They're Marvel. But, you know, it's funny, but it seems like X-Men is a pretty big thing in Marvel, but the cinematic universe would prefer to pretend it's not there. Just, it doesn't want anything to do with it. I hear Logan was good, though. But, yeah, I never really got into the X-Men movies. I had a few of the old ones on DVD, but, I just remember that X-Men Origins Wolverine. I never had watched that movie, but I know that it had some kind of grotesque abomination that they tried to call Deadpool. And I don't want to battle you, actually. I want to save. It had some grotesque abomination they called Deadpool, and that was a big part. That was cited for the backlash, a big part of the backlash. And then Deadpool got his own movie. They're Marvel with 20th Century Fox handled the movies. Well, I know Spider-Man has been owned by Sony for so long. That's why Spider-Man wasn't allowed in the MCU. But eventually, with Homecoming, Spider-Man was. Alright, this time, no mistakes. Get an accurate hypnosis and then try to catch balls. They own Fox. Disney paid the big bucks. Yep. Because there was the original Spider-Man trilogy. Basically, Spider-Man movies kept coming out to renew the copyright. So the first trilogy was fine. Spider-Man 1 was great. Spider-Man 2 is a fantastic movie. And Spider-Man 3 is fine. It's a bit weird, but it's not bad. And then after that, like, oh shit, our rights are gonna expire soon. What next? Let's do Spider-Man again. New Spider-Man. Let's call it Amazing Spider-Man. Give that kid a promotion. So then we got Amazing Spider-Man, which is a retelling of Spider-Man's origin story. But instead of Green Gobbo, it's Dr. Connors turns to the Lizard. And then there's Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I saw that one in theaters too. And I don't know. I guess it was. I guess it was a movie. I don't really remember much else about it other than that it was a movie. Who knows? But then they didn't get they didn't make a trilogy out of it. They only got to that one, and then Homecoming was the new one we got. Homecoming was pretty good. Now pause for the X-Men to be in the MCU if anyone bother with it. It seems like it's hard to just include them though. Like Deadpool is doing it to a lesser extent, but it doesn't have the same impacto. Amazing Spider-Man existed comic series. They just took the name. Yeah, I know. But it's just, despite the name, it's not as amazing as the original. I still think Tobey Maguire was a perfect fit for Peter Parker. However, I feel like my opinion of that has been influenced by being so familiar with him in the role of it. But I remember I watched a movie with Tobey Maguire in it before. I think it was called Pleasantville. It's a movie where Tobey Maguire and his sister get sucked into like a 1940s television show or a VHS, and he becomes super popular. Okay, here's what I have to do. Don't miss this. Good. Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. It's true. He has the perfect, like, nerdy... he has the nerdy, like, socially awkward stance down. He has that. He's good at that. Alright. He does a good job in the role, I think. He's a good Spider-Man. Alright, now I wish I had a shave ball to prevent this fucker. Just power gem to weaken it in case it doesn't work. The Peter Parker from Homecoming is interesting because that Peter Parker is 15 years old compared to, like, just graduating high school. Like, Peter Parker in the original trilogy is like 19, 20-ish. Probably closer to 21, because I think, like, a couple years pass after the events of Spider-Man 1. Or something. I don't know. But he's definitely between the age range of 18 to 22 for the movies. But then in Homecoming, he's like 15. And it kind of helps to his character growth, I suppose. Because as a character, he's a teenager who gets powers, right? And then he has to learn how to deal with them. And he gets a good sense of what's right and wrong, that kind of thing. It's interesting to watch that Peter Parker grow. But I would be lying if I didn't say that sometimes he pisses me off. So, just a little bit. They have that, like, that movie came out in 2015, and they're still peddling, like, every single nerd stereotype they could possibly think of in these two characters. Like, Peter's best friend is like, yo, we're building the Lego Death Star, and Peter's like, yo. It's like, come on. Come on now. There's nothing wrong with a Lego Death Star, I'm just saying that. But, yeah, that's really the first way you're going to introduce this Peter's best friend, is this guy. God damn it. Let's get these purifications going. Alright, look, Tongue, get in there. Lego Death Star would be sick. I like building Lego stuff. I remember I built like I forget how many pieces it was, but it was a Lego race car. And I know I built it. But, like, after I built it, I was like, I will never use this. Because if it breaks, I will never be able to repair it. Okay, chat, that's 3 shadow Pokemon now, yeah? Is there any more trainers in here I should know about? Thank you, Lopunny, for the resub. Are there any more trainers in here I should know about? Or am I good to go? I caught 3 here. There's the one guy with the hat on the top left, thank you. The fun old man? Oh, yep. There we go. Blastoise and Pidgeot. Neat. The thing about Homecoming was I actually really liked the, I liked the villain. I think Vulture was the way they introduced Vulture was, like, or made Vulture a part of the universe was good. It made sense within the grand universe as a whole. And also the costume design for Vulture is sick. And the modern day, like, rendition of it with the alien tech. I just think Vulture is one of the coolest villains. If I had to rank, let's see, hold on. So we have Green Gobbo, right? We have Green Gobbo. We have Dr. Octopus. We have Venom. Venom in quotation marks, please, because it's Venom. We have Flint Marco, Sandman. We have chat. Is the new Goblin real? Is that a real Spider-Man villain, or was that just made up for the movie to give Harry Osborn something to do? Hold on, I gotta turn my light on. Came back and there's a shadow butterfly. It kind of makes me want to read. It makes me want to read comics, to be honest with you, to pick up what I'm missing. Hobgoblin is new. I think it was made up, but there is a Hobgoblin. So it was Harry supposed to be the Hobgoblin? Because they don't actually call him by any name in the movie, but I remember reading his role as like New Goblin. But this movie's also really, really old, so who knows if that still holds up. Oh, now here's the dangerous part. Power Gem will kill Beautifly, and Hex with a condition will kill Beautifly because it's 30 levels lower than me. I have a net ball. Yes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. New Goblin. Then the Amazing Spider-Man. We have Lizard. Then we have, who's the villain? Chat, who's the villain in Amazing Spider-Man 2? He's the guy who falls in the eel tank, right? Is he Electrum? Is that who he is? Is that the character he is Electro? Okay. And Rhino is also there, if you can believe that. And I remember the Amazing Spider-Man 2 set Harry up to like form the League of Villains, the Spider-Man villains. But then yeah, we know what happened with that. It didn't go anywhere. I mentioned this before, but Rhino was used in promotional arts, like in the trailer, and then Rhino only shows up for the last 20 seconds of the movie. Really, really fucking lame. They pretty much just included him so they could market him. And then Homecoming was Vulture and, to a lesser extent, Shocker. I don't know how I feel about the Shocker in Homecoming. He's there, he exists, and I can accept that, but like he's basically just dude with gauntlets he tried to punch Peter Parker like once or twice, and then he got stopped immediately. So he wasn't really much of anything, huh? The Sinister Six, was that really what they're called? The Tinkerer. Who the hell's the Tinkerer? What? Who? Who the fuck's the Tinkerer? You mean the engineer dude that's hanging out with Vulture? He's... Who? I've never heard of this guy. Shocker tends to be depicted as just a dude with gauntlets, so I'm not surprised. I thought he was like, I don't even know. All I remember about Shocker is he has that yellow and red outfit that's just like incredibly inconspicuous. Like, you never expect that. I wonder if the next Spider-Man movie will get the Scorpion. Actually, I didn't see the animated one, Far From Home, and I think there's a Homecoming 2, Electric Boogaloo or some shit. Jop, the guy is supposed to be a Tinker in another Spider-Man villain in the comics. Oh. Okay, yeah, no idea. And was it Into the Spider-Verse or was it Far From Home? I don't know. Yeah, battle me. Give me your shadow. Far From Home is the second MCU one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that one yet. So we'll get there when I get there. Far From Home is Spider 2. Wait, you mean... No, that's Doppelganger, isn't it? I remember in the Wrath of Carnage, that game I had for SNES that beat 'em up, the main villain was Carnage, but there was also a Spider-Man that looked like an actual spider, and I think its name was Doppelganger. That shit was fucking scary. Holy shit. Don't fuck around with that thing. Nope. Mysterio. Oh, yeah, you're right. Mysterio. I remember now. I remember that. I hear he was pretty good. Yeah, I know who Doppelganger is. He's this big Spider-Man. So anyway, the point I was trying to get to was who was the best villain so far in all the Spider-Man movies combined. I think Green Goblin's really good. Green Goblin's really good, but I think Doc Ock is my favorite. Vulture's... Huh? Oh. How did you get that? Hey kid, want a free Latias? It's the most suspect shit I've ever seen. Oh boy. Here we go. Vulture or Doc Ock. Oh, yeah, I would agree between those two. What I like about Vulture the most is that he's not just some guy who's evil because he's evil. But you know what? Sometimes that's perfectly fine. If you want to make a character who's just evil for the sake of being evil, that's perfectly okay. But I like the idea behind Vulture. He was just some dude who got shit canned by S.H.I.E.L.D. because government cleanup operations. So they took the alien tech they were salvaging and turned it into what they did. So I think Vulture is interesting in that regard. He's not just some dude who was like, yo, alien technology, I'm gonna go rob banks now and shit. That's not a shadow. She actually does have a melodic in this game. I knew this. I knew this. But I didn't tell you. Love how hammy the acting of Green Goblin was. That's true. He does a very, very good job with portraying the Goblin. I like when he breaks into Aunt May's bedroom in the middle of her prayer, and he's just like, ha 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 ha! Finish it! That's great. He's got some class. And at the end of the movie, when he tries to glide her Peter, and Peter backflips over, and he's just like, oh. Green Goblin was very good. But I think Doc Ock was my favorite because they set him up as a character ahead of time. And they pretty much explained what was going on with him. The Neuralink busted. His mind was a bit roof. He's silly, but I like Mysterio. So I've heard, yeah. I remember Mysterio from the Spider-Man 2 game. And he was very, I wouldn't even say he was a real villain. I never really understood what Mysterio's power was. Like, is he similar to Scarecrow? Where he just kind of, like, makes people see shit? But Scarecrow and Batman has a serum that makes people scared of him, right? So that was his whole gimmick. Wait, why is my Gyarados dead? Oh, that's not good. Mysterio's power is lying to people. Wasn't that a guy pretending to be Mysterio? Was it? I don't remember. All I remember about that is the last mission you have to do is you have to, like, web swing to the Statue of Liberty or it's gonna blow up or something like that. That game was fun. Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube was actually pretty good. Mysterio works more with illusions and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about Spider-Man, but my experience with the cinematic universe is kind of making me want to look at comics. And that's a hell of a time sink to say. Because there's a lot of them out there. To be honest, I'm not terribly interested in the Marvel shows like Daredevil and Iron Fist. I'm semi-interested in the Punisher because I like the Punisher. I think the idea of the Punisher is really fucking cool. And something that no real Marvel hero ever really does either. He's just an angry dude who fucks up bad guys. It's not about justice for him. It's not about being court-martialed. It's about just do unto others. Comics are very hard to get into. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. There's years and years and years of shit, right? Oh yeah, all the side missions. Get the kid's balloon. Save the rescue worker from hanging out the side of the building. Oh, I'm slipping! Alright, where are the, Hold on, I'm gonna go back in there and change that around. fine if you're not interested in comics. There are some people who watch the cinematic universe who don't give two shits about the comics. Something wrong with that. I'm just saying that my my exposure with the DC, not the DC, my exposure to, oh god, what am I trying to say here? My exposure to the MCU is making me interested in the source material, basically, and it makes me kind of want to check that out. Alright, Masquerade, you're up. Good enough. Alright, keep it going. Superhero stuff in general. It's fine. Everybody has preferences. The important thing is that you don't tell people that superheroes are stupid. Because, well, if they were stupid, they wouldn't be popular. I need a... Chat, how many trainers here have Shadow Pogies? I beat one so far. You already know? I sure do. Where am I going? DC side, I only like Batman. I'm kind of with you there. The DC cinematic universe is very eh. I knew the Latios. Latios is right at the entranceway. Most of them are in Pirate. Yeah, but there's a few... There's a trainer in front of the Krabby Club, right? And I think this guy... What about the trainer at the top of the... Nice, good job. There are two trainers at the beginning of the game who have Shadow Pokemon. Did they get a refresh? I guess I can check. Because I don't think you can rebattle them. I don't know. I guess I'll check. If this guy over here has another Shadow, then I'll go up the Lighthouse. But if he doesn't, then I won't bother. You know... Okay, you can't rebattle them once you get their Shadow Pokemon. So those two are off the table. The only other trainer I can think of is the guy at the Krabby Club. Some older comic series are pretty convoluted, and the 1940s stuff is questionable. However, the 1940s, like the early stuff, is where we got 40 cakes, Lex Luthor style. And, you know, the 60s Spider-Man cartoon, that shit used to be on TV all the time when I was a kid, and I grew to love it. I loved it in all its cheesy humor. So I don't think there's anything else. No, it seems like that's the only thing here, chat. So I currently have 5 of the 15 Shadow Pokemon. If I had to guess, like 7 of them are gonna come from Pyrite. So we'll come back here after, I suppose. Let's go to Pyrite next. This is gonna be the bulk of it. To be honest, my least favorite superhero is probably Superman, just because Superman as a character is just indestructible. But Superman was also, like, you know, one of the very earliest iterations of superheroes, so it made sense to just give him all the most superhero powers we can think of. Super strength, super speed, heat vision. He can fly. But the thing is, because he's so difficult to fight and kill, he has to have weaknesses, which means every single time a villain shows up, they have kryptonite. Every single time. Something relating to kryptonite. Isn't kryptonite supposed to be like a valuable resource or something? Well, not resource, but a rare metal. But like everybody who tries to fight Superman just has it. How do I want to handle this? This guy has dark types. I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch Mischievous out in case Mischievous gets killed. Superman is a rather good series, but not very interesting on fights. I guess so, yeah. There's 7 Shadows in Pyrite. That's good. So, I currently have 5. So if there's 7, I'll have 12. There's 1 in Outskirts Stand, so there should be 2 in Fennec, yeah? That would make the most sense. There goes my arm. I don't even remember any of the Superman movies. There we go. I like Batman, though. As far as DC goes, I feel like Batman's the only one I really like, but there's also the only one I really know. Most of the heroes that I grew up knowing were Marvel characters. There's the Latios. Yep. Oh boy. That's fine. 52. I don't think Aerial Ace will kill it. Well, Injustice does that. Wait, how am I not faster? I had Dragon Dance up, didn't I? I'm alive? Wow. How the fuck am I not faster? Batman's interesting to me because he's just some dude. He's an everyday man, but not really everyday. Who is constantly fighting these battles with like crazy ass like Batman and Superman power team. It's fucking Superman and Batman. You look at Batman and Superman together, what do you see, chat? You know what I see? I'll tell you what I see. I see a funny. It's like putting a fucking school kid, a grade schooler, next to a professional athlete and telling them to run 40 yards and score a touchdown. Like, come on. Yeah, I expected that not to work, but I had to try until I can get Mischievous on the field. His superpower is money. Yes. But I guess the thing about Batman is that a lot of the characters are just like, it's not all about superpowers and crazy ass power levels and whatnot. It's just a shitty town. Good old Gotham. Joker's just a really, really successful crime lord, really. Are there any like really superpower characters that appear in Batman? I know there are some weird ones like Clayface. Clayface is very weird. And there's also Croc, looks like a croc. But it doesn't seem like there's any real like aliens or shit like that. This won't kill, right? Nice. Okay. Now we throw balls at the legendary and then get some hypnosis accuracy. Aliens? Really? There were aliens in Batman? I don't know much about the cartoons. It seems like the Justice League cartoon though is one of the best that DC has ever offered for its universe. But the thing is, DC tried to do Justice League as a movie, and I don't know. Doesn't seem like it worked. But I've heard that the DC's animated stuff is pretty damn solid, so that's worth checking out, I suppose. But that's a lot. That's a lot to look at. Everything Marvel and everything DC together. Ooh. The only supernatural antagonist of Batman is maybe Solomon Grundy because he's an undead. Fair enough. Isn't he in Injustice too? That name sounds familiar, but I don't recall ever seeing him. There was a Batman cartoon that I watched on TV. It was on Teletoon. I forget what it was called, but I'm sure. The only thing I could tell you about it is that there was a cop. There was a cop in it. I forget his name, but like by season 2, he ended up turning into Clayface, and then he became a bad guy as a result, I guess. And I remember there was a scene where Batman confronts Joker, and he's like, "Want to hear a joke?" A man walks into a bar and says, "Ouch," and then Joker just starts laughing, and that's the end of the episode. That's all I remember about it. I don't remember the name or like anything else. So if you know what it is, let me know. If we get the time, check DC Batman animated movies. I've heard of them. I'm pretty sure I watched the Freeze one a long time ago. Where do I go to heal here? I'll just go to the Coliseum, it's closest. Don't watch the live action one with Arnold. Nice to meet you, Batman. Ugh. Whew. Don't watch. Well, you could watch the 60s Batman cartoon with Adam West. Not cartoon, sorry. Live action Batman. With Adam West. It seems like Batman didn't start as grungy, but Batman kind of fits the grungy. You know, the crusty stank of all that darkness. Arkham's always like in Twilight whenever anything's happening. Daytime in Arkham doesn't seem to ever really show up. Okay, so these 5 trainers. There's seven trainers, yeah, you said, that have shadows here. I caught 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So who am I missing out of these ones? This is dual square, yep. You ever play the Arkham games? I played Arkham Asylum and I really liked it. I did not 100% it though. I never touched Arkham City. I think Arkham City was good. And Arkham Knight, I didn't hear positive things about. I don't know if it's Arkham Origins or Arkham Knight that came next, but whatever the third one was, the response was middling compared to the previous 2. And at that point, it didn't really matter to me anymore. I was like, okay. Ow. Origins was the third one. Arkham Knight is the last one. Okay. Yeah, no, I really liked Arkham Asylum. I thought that was a really fun game. Except the end. The end was very confusing. The final boss of that game was just like, okay. Like, I didn't really understand it. Arkham Knight was the last one. Didn't that come out like 6 years ago? Knight had too much on the Batmobile. You're not a shadow, I have you already. Yeah, it was Titan Joker. And you actually have to fight Joker, and it's just like, what? So every Swampert in this game is a special attacker. There are a lot of interesting villains that show up throughout the series too. Most I don't know about. I know one of the collectibles in Arkham Asylum was video logs of the different villains in the asylum, because a lot of the characters in Batman are just they're just normal people. They're just people. They're just people, but they're checked into the asylum because they're fucking whack. And it makes sense. So you can hear video logs with them. Poison Ivy's pretty weird though. She's basically a lab experiment gone wrong. You are not a shadow, I don't think. Okay. Keep it on with what I got here. Get that accuracy buff now, I suppose. The audio logs are great, but I didn't get them all. New Joker. Chat, can you tell me about Faceless Joker? Can you tell me about that? Because I remember a friend of mine told me about Joker without a face, and he showed me the cover art for it, and I was like, why the fuck is Joker's face missing? What's up with that? I need to know why Joker lost his face. Alright, we're all burned now. Fantastic. Yes, I'm having a good time. I think he got it ripped off at one point. You can't just rip off a man's face. That's illegal. Is a long story. I like Harley Quinn's design better when she looked like a Harlequin. Because that was the whole point of her. But I guess they modernized her, so she just turned into that. Love it or hate it, it's here to stay. To be honest, I kind of liked her in the Big Jester's outfit too. But that was pretty, I guess that was too old-fashioned to continue with. Joker's always had a nice suit though. You're not a shadow either. This is gonna be an issue with that shadow. I'm gonna die to burn damage, not get hypnosis. Shit. That sucks. Oh well. Chat, would you say that Joker is one of the most well-known villains? If not the most well-known villain in the entirety of comic books? Because when you think of Batman, when I think of like any other series that I know of, I can think of multiple villains. But whenever I think Batman, the Joker is always the first thing that comes to mind. 100% of the time. Because he's just that impactful. Alright, I got a Super Fang and Glare. Whatever's coming out here. That's your last? Really? I went through all this to get to Parasect? Joker is a good villain. I agree. But that wasn't what I was saying. I was just saying, like, there are a lot of good villains. But Joker is incredibly iconic. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be... I'm gonna throw a netball at it right away. And then I'm gonna try and Super Fang it. See if I can just catch it and get it over with. Joker has done a lot of bad. He has proven time and time again that he is a bad guy. He is a villain, man. I know he killed a Robin. God damn it. How do you miss with that much accuracy? There's no redemption for Joker. That's what it is. Joker will never do anything outside of his own self-interest. He'll never be a good guy. Ever. He'll never have that moment. My Ice Fang was disabled? A little bit more than that has been disabled. Goodbye, Swampert. That burn chip came in handy. Nice. I guess that's what makes Joker so appealing, is that I mentioned earlier how a lot of the villains are characters that are driven to villainy for one reason or another, right? But the Joker is just the Joker. He's just the Joker. He's fucked up to the bone. There's probably more to it than that, of course, but the end result is what he is, and he's been that for a long time. I played Arkham Asylum like a year maybe after it came out. I don't remember when that was. I remember enjoying it though. I do. I didn't know much about Batman. I had watched I watched The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. I don't remember if I watched the Scarecrow one. I don't know the name of that one. But yeah, I know I watched the second and third one in that trilogy, and I know they were good. But I'm pretty sure I saw the third one in theaters, and the second one I'm pretty sure I saw on DVD. I don't know though. Been a long time since I've seen those movies. The only thing about the third one I didn't like is that they set Bane up. Batman Begins. You know what? I could have expected that. The way they set Bane up in the third movie was fantastic, and then the way they got him out was terrible. Holy shit. The build-up for Bane fell so flat when it got to the conclusion. So fucking flat. Alright, I got the stupid Parasect. You get the urge of battle, come visit. Nope. Bane created a whole new method of memes too. Bane posting. That's how impactful that dude was in his role. If you can give life to a whole community of memery for longer than a week, then you did a good day. You did a good ass job of what you were supposed to do. So it's just like Bane was easily the most interesting character in that movie, but then, well, Bane had to go. Alright, let's see. Everything is progressing smoothly. Fine. I should have known that was gonna happen. Back to the chamber. Elements. Good. Alright. Back to the dual square. Yeah, Joker, Jim Gordon's daughter, that was Batgirl, right? And then when Joker broke her legs, she became Oracle. Because she's Oracle in Arkham Asylum. I'm sorry, is that a... What's that doing here? Who gave you that? Yep, here we go. It's always been defense form. Ardos gave everyone... Why wouldn't Ardos give himself these ones? You think of that? Oh, great. Here we go. Ice Fang. I'll take a freeze if you got it. Alright, now the fun part. Alright, now the fun part. You know what? I have a water bottle over here and I have not opened it yet because I have not gotten that heated thanks to this towel on my back. The towel has now fallen off the chair. Fuck. Here we go. Hold on. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Come on. Come on, there you go. There you go. Nice, 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 nice. Ah! Oh, there goes my headphones. Alright. Attack Deoxys would not only be difficult to survive, it would be difficult to weaken. Defense Deoxys is the easiest to work with because you can't have to worry about accidentally killing it and you don't have to worry about it sweeping your team. Normal Deoxys is fucking pointless. I legitimately don't understand why normal Deoxys even exists or why anyone would use normal Deoxys. Normal Deoxys defense points or defense stats is like, fuck off with that. It's like base 40, right? So when you turn it to attack form, it goes to like base 20. As if that really makes a difference. So just, why not just do the attack? Just do attack form. The speed form is speed focus, the attack form is attack focus. What's the normal form? The normal form is the attack form without as much attack. Yep, this is gonna take a while. Here we go. Normal Deoxys may very well be the least used Pokemon in all of singles. Normal should be balanced, but it isn't. That's the problem. Go look at the base stats of normal Deoxys and attack Deoxys, and by all means, let me know if you can figure out a way to use normal Deoxys that cannot be done by any other form of Deoxys. Here's how the forms work in Gen 3. In Ruby and Sapphire, you get normal form. In Fire Red, you get attack form. In Leaf Green, you get Defense form, and in Emerald, you get Speed form. After Gen 3, you can turn your Deoxys into whatever form you want. Attack form is the coolest. I like attack form. A heads up to one of the shadows here. It depends what you're about to tell me. If you're about to tell me that one of them explodes, well then I'm great. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and eventually we'll get through it. Speed's weird. Man. Although Defense Deoxys is the only Deoxys form that looks like it can actually take a hit. Yet normal form doesn't do anything special. It's not even balanced well. If it was average across the board, it would be fine. Like take some of its attack stat out and give it to its defense to make it more mixed like that. It still wouldn't be that great because it's better to be a specialist, I suppose. But normal form's stat spread is basically the same as attacks with more defense, but not nearly enough defense to make any real difference. Like at all. It is funny to think how a Pokemon like Deoxys, its speed form. Its speed form is used in Ubers as a lead. It just throws rocks up and dies. It's like, wow. Damn, you're cool, Deoxys. That's what you get to do? I wish my Pokemon could act as a suicide lead. That's gotta be the shittiest role to get delegated to. In all of Pokemon. What do I do, Captain? You go in there and die. Huh? Alright. The Frostlass roll. Not so much nowadays. She ain't no suicide lead anymore. This is getting painful. It's best in that roll. That's because it has immunity to spin. It has its own hazards and Destiny Bond. Man, stay in the fucking ball. Azelf, yep. Because Azelf can explode. That's the most important part about using Explosion on a suicide lead, is it prevents your opponent from getting a spin. So you can either take them out with Explosion, or you can just hit them hard enough that they'll die to like anything. That kind of dealio. I'm using Dragon Dance so I can sweep the shit out of this. Please get in the ball. Frostlass is now a Choice Bander. Just want some Excadrill run Steel Beam. What the fuck? That's whack. Nice. Alright, now it's game time. I always found it interesting that Azelf could learn Explosion. The idea of Explosion is just releasing a large quantity of power. But most of the Pokemon that learn it in early gen are Pokemon that you'd assume they're not unleashing a stored amount of power, they're just fucking going boom because they're assholes. So when I see Pokemon like Snorlax use self-destruct, it's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Down you go. Just pick on his other Pokemon on the side. His Metagross doesn't do anything anymore because it's burned. It's half dead to burn alone. That's how long it took me to catch that fucking Deoxys. The fact that every trainer here has 6 Pokemon and 1 Shadow is a bitch, though. But I'll get through it. Especially if they're gonna pack Pokemon like Deoxys that are hard to catch. You know what doesn't even make sense? The person right next to her had fucking Parasect. What was that? The guy at the gate, Latios. The girl, Parasect. This guy, Deoxys. What's going on here? Well, I just couldn't learn Explosion, but could learn Self-Destruct. What's the flavor text on them? Maybe that'll explain it. Because usually if a Pokemon can learn Self-Destruct, it can also learn Explosion. But I think Snorlax is the only one in them that can learn Self-Destruct and not Explosion. Might be wrong about that, though. I have nothing to hit Poliwrath with. It might have Water Absorb, too. Well, whatever. I think it's funny that Parasect used to be used as a check to Kyogre. Just because of its ability, typing, move pool. Of course, if you got hit by Ice Beam, you were fucked. Close combat? That's not bad. That looked like a defense up, not a defense down. Alright, well here's the plan. Watch this. So we're gonna crunch the Metagross. We're gonna hex the Poliwrath. Bada bing, bada boom. Ease peas, ease peas. Yes. I'm kind of glad he led with the Shadow, but at the same time, not, because it took longer to get the Shadow. But really, the same amount of time would have been going anyway. Look at that water. So what's next? The Golem? Yep. This guy was great for training because he had a Lairon. He had a Lairon, Golem, and Poliwrath. I think he had the Poliwrath. I don't remember now. Anyway, he had Pokemon that were easy to kill for my Pokemon, so I used him to level up a lot early on. Yeah, these trainers are for EV training. This guy has a bunch of attack-orientated EVs. Pretty sure the girl that I fought... I think she was Speed. Did she have a Crobat, or am I misremembering? I can't even remember what that trainer had. Except for the Parasect now. Amoonguss has notably more BST than Parasect. Then Shiinotic has the same BST as Parasect too. Really? When you say same BST, do you just mean like... Do you mean just the total, or do you mean like the distribution? Because Typhlosion and Charizard have the same BST and distribution. Girl was attack, this guy was defense. Oh, I see. I see. The bodybuilder is special attack because he was the one with the rain team. I know one of these guys is Speed because he had a Raichu and a Crobat. Alright, bring it on, boy. Just the total? Okay. Weird. I like Foongus. I don't like Amoonguss. Wait, is this guy HP? Isn't Wigglytuff HP? Never mind. Drizzle. Okay, here's where the fun commences. Just don't explode, please. Foongus is cute. Amoonguss is not cute, and Amoonguss is one of the most obnoxious Pokemon. Because I learned Spore. And... Chat, you're not gonna like me for saying this, but I think sleep as a status ailment is probably one of the most obnoxious in the game. Oh, nice. And giving Pokemon a move that guarantees putting Pokemon to sleep is bullshit. Why did I just get Parasonged? He'll switch, right? He'll switch on the last turn, right? Oh boy. Well, this ought to be fun. Well, he won't switch until the last turn, so I'm gonna have to use the next turn to try and catch this fucker. Nice. That's our turn countdown to 2. Blastoise. 2. 2. 2. Okay. Here's the plan. Not very effective +1 crunch. That won't kill Wigglytuff, right? Right? Probably not. Now we throw Ultra Balls. Please do not give the Pokemon that you're trying to catch moves that prevent them from being catched. That's dumb. Life is good. Alright. Crisis averted. Excellent damage, too. What did it just use? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, chat, because I'm heartless. In the interest of speed, I will use my last turn to do as much damage as possible. I used Dark Pulse? Why did it not use it on the Mischievous? Perfect. Alright. Goodbye, brave soldiers. You will be missed. Ludicolo? Oh, your rain's about to go out, so I don't even care about you. And Blossom. Shadow Song. It's alright. It's alright. It was strategic. I talked it out with them, and they were ready. They were ready to fall for the greater good. What am I doing here? This should work, yeah. We're on good pace, chat. It's been an hour, about half done. These trainers are a pain in the ass. Fake out? No, sure, okay, alright, it's fine. Because they have so many Pokemon, but it won't be that bad once we get through them. I do wish... That wouldn't happen. I do wish that Lickitung didn't go boom on me, because it made things longer. But so far, the only thing that's been giving me much trouble catching is... or was the Deoxys. I have all the other legendaries at this point, so I doubt we're going to deal with them again. Nice. Darn it all. Okay, that's 3 down. So there's 3 more? But where's the last guy? I'm heading that way anyway. Perfect. Those guys were lower leveled, so they're moving much faster. Gotta purify everything, chat, so be prepared to walk around the environment as we try to make our Pokemon happy. Purify everything. Oh. The worker south of Dual Square is also a battle. Is he? I never talked to him before. Who talks to NPCs in Pokemon games? Alright, let me rephrase that. Who talks to NPCs in Pokemon games they've beaten before if they don't already know what they do? If I don't know like specifically that they instigate a battle, I am just going to walk past them. Masquerain, Latios. Let me take a couple steps and get that one going. We all gotta, yeah. Save your Chen walks for when we just gotta walk around. Well, it'll be right now, actually. I just, there's a little bit left on that one, so I'd rather just take care of it now than walk out the door and be alerted like that. Tyranitar's done. Excellent. Dragonite. That's good enough. Okay. You gotta go with the flow. The worker probably won't have a million Pokemon. At least I would hope not. I'm worried about the guy with the Raichu if he leads with it. It's because Gyarados is doing so much for me, and I don't really want to... I like leading with it. It also acts as a big sponge. Lets Mischievous roam free. You want to battle with me, don't you? I can tell I was seized by the urge. The goo. Typhlosion and Gardevoir. So that's not a shadow. And that's not a shadow. And this guy is special attack. Trace Levitate. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm gonna take the turn to increase my stats. Calm Mind, that's fine. You're getting crunched. Typhlosion can't learn anything scary. Except Thunder Punch, but that's not a special attack. Oh. Must have a White Herb. No? Alright. That's fine. Waterfall and Hypnosis. Waterfall's better. Since Crunch is neutral because it's a fairy type. I'd rather not get Thunderbolted though. I know Gardevoir can't pack that. I don't know why, but they seem to want to attack Gyarados always and just leave Mischievous alone. Which is fine, because I Mischievous being alive is the most important part for catching shadows. But it's just really weird. I'm gonna double tap Ampharos. Because I was gonna say if he switches and he switches into the shadow Pokemon and I hit it, I'm boned. So I gotta be careful there. But even moves that are super effective against Mischievous, they'll often use on the Pokemon that they'll use on Gyarados. The number of times I've been hit by Dark Pulse is kind of insane. That's pretty good. Gengar? You're not a shadow, I have one of you already. So you're getting crunched and you're getting hexed. This guy, I'm willing to believe this guy is the speed tier, but I guess just a lot of special attackers have good speed stats. Shadow Ball? See, watch, that's gonna hit Gyarados. Oh. I have been made the fool. Maybe he heard me. Oh, that's not good. You know, my Mischievous never learned Shadow Ball through the entirety of this game. The only thing my Mischievous did was press Hidden actually, my Mischievous used all of its moves pretty well. I never really changed its moveset. You're not a threat. Ugh. Ugh. Bleh. Lunatone is just the shadow from the second boss. Kind of weenie. Kind of weenie. Lunatone was only a pain in the ass because it was at the end of a boss fight. And the motherfucker came back with a Soul Rock. I don't have much issue with these Pokemon. I think Soul Rock and Lunatone are kind of cool. But, I don't know. I felt like they could have been so much more than just what they are. I'm scared to hit it. Their catch rates are kind of annoyingly bad, too. I like Lunatone more than Soul Rock, though. But, like, they're really cool. They're cool ideas, but they don't do much of anything except exist. They got no additional forms, no special moves, no pair-up shenanigans. They're just floating rocks. That was really good. Excellent. That was a great fight. Damn, that fight went fucking perfect. Underestimated you. I thought you were just a kid. Pretty good. And there's Lickitung. I'm gonna go heal and take care of that now. I didn't take that much damage, but any extra step is good anyway. Soul Rock and Lunatone are Pokemon I expected to be pretty prevalent with Sun and Moon, right? Because they're the Sun and Moon Pokemon. But they were just forgotten about. Special attackers are frail. Same with the Pokemon who are very speedy. But they're going to be a bit annoying in their own right. They go first. You hear that click of the R button? Delicious. Alright. Let's get this guy. Almost done, chat. Almost done. There's some guy in Sun and Moon who wanted to see a Soul Rock and Lunatone. Was there? What did he give you? They also learned one of the best defensive boosting moves in the game. Cosmic Power. I find it funny that Stockpile does the same thing, but you can only do it 3 times. Chat, have you ever actually ran a Pokemon that used Stockpile and Swallow and Spit Up? Because whenever a Pokemon tries to learn one of those moves, it will learn the other 2, like, immediately on the same level. I don't understand why they created this weird 3-turn setup move and with 4 slots. It's like, okay, you have Stockpile. Great. What do you do with it? You either swallow it to heal. Why would I swallow it to heal off the damage I've accumulated? Oh, it's because the amount of damage you've taken while you were using Stockpile is going to build up. Then why am I using Stockpile? That kind of stupid shit. Or you can use Spit Up, which just does damage, but it's a normal type move, so who cares? And the thing about Stockpile is it gives you +1 defense and special defense for each Stockpile up to 3. But once you use your Stockpile, your defense goes back down to 0. So I just don't understand the point of using Stockpile and Swallow, because you're stockpiling in front of damage, taking damage, and then when you're done taking damage, then what? You just heal it off and you successfully waste our time? I'm not even sure how Spit Up's damage calculation is, like, done. I'd like to believe it's really strong if you manage to get 3 stockpiles, but I also feel like Nintendo wouldn't make it that great. Oh my god. Stockpile is used by Swalot and Type Wild, yeah. That's about it. Otherwise, it's not a good move. Stockpile itself is a decent move for the buff part with the defense pluses, because you're not really going to get +6 in a normal match, but you might be able to get 1 or 2. How do I want to handle this? I guess Ice Punch is fine. And Power Gem again. These Pokemon are fast, so they're going to hit me a lot, and it's not going to be fun. Okay. I guess you stop out and use more solo because, yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like, Cosmic Power is still better than Stockpile, but the amount of Pokemon that can learn Stockpile is much larger than the Pokemon that can learn Cosmic Power. To be honest with you, I can't think of any examples other than the Solrock and Lunatone. And I think Deoxys can learn Cosmic Power. And maybe Clefairy? I think Clefairy can learn it. It's 100 base power per stockpile. Okay, so it actually is really strong. So Cosmic Power is learned by Pokemon who have some relation to outer space, yeah? That would make the most sense to me. Also, I need to exit. Goodbye. I'm going to put one of you to sleep. Probably you. Staryu can? Well, that's because Staryu is a star, right? Sure, you could say it's a starfish, but it is still a star. The amount of Pokemon who have affiliations with outer space is pretty low. Giga Drain. It's fine. Here's the thing. He might switch. He might switch his Sceptile. So I'm gonna Hypnosis the Sceptile slot, and I'm gonna Ice Fang the Jumpluff. See if I can get a lucky Hypnosis. Okay, he just Leaf Stormed again. Chat, what move in Pokemon? What move in Pokemon is the most, like, the least learned move naturally? Or even by TM. That's not like a exclusive move. Because there were, or I should say at any point was an exclusive move. Like Spiky Shield at one point was a signature move for Chestnut, but then it was given to a few other Pokemon, so I wouldn't count that one. Trump card? I forgot what that was. I now know what that is. That is going to be a Shadow Pokemon. Castform can learn Cosmic Power by breeding. Huh. Neat. No normal types can learn Spit Up until Gen 7? What the fuck is that nonsense? Pretty sure Arbok and Swallow are the only two I could think of. So what's this thing gonna do? I guess I'll just put it to sleep. Tell it to fuck off. Only Slowking and Eevee can learn Trump Card. You can roll Trump Card in Metronome. Remind me, was Trump Card the move that gets stronger based on the amount of PP left available? I believe it has 240 BP if it's the last PP of the move. It is, yes. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright, now the fun part. Time to catch a Wabo. It's 200? I thought it was 240. I thought it doubled each time, so it started at like, it was 240, 120, 60, 40, 20, that kind of thing. So it starts out at 20. It was actually easier to go backwards there. Yeah, first move is 20 BP, then 40, then 80, then, well, no, I fucked that up again. No, shit. 15, 30, 60, 120, 240. I thought that's what it was. But is it not? That didn't do any damage, so I'm gonna have to go a bit harder. I forgot what number I was dividing and then multiplying. Trump Card was a Gen 4 move, yeah? So, how do you effectively use Trump Card? What is the strategy for that move? Like, how do you get the PP down to a point where it will actually do real damage? Pray. I don't like that strategy. It's not consistent. Eevee, Slowking, Minun, and Magearna can learn Trump Card by level up. Really? What a weird move. There's also Last Resort. There's that move. A Pressure Read? But But it's a normal type move, right? I wouldn't wanna predict the switch with a 20 BP trump card, would you? Would you wanna ruin your switch momentum by lowering PP on a move that you're probably not even gonna get to use at max power? Unless you get stuck in a stall war with a Pokemon that most likely resists normal types. I just can't see any use for it. Gee, I sure wish I could see which Pokemon was which. Alright. Slot 6 is about to go. Shift Gear can be learned by 5 Pokemon in one event, Genesect. True, but I'd call that more of a exclusive move. Because that move was only learned by one Pokemon when it first was introduced, and that was the Kling Clang line. So I'd call that one signature. Trump card, I'm more hesitant to call a signature move, because even though the amount of Pokemon that can learn it is ridiculous, that Deoxys is defense, but normal. Weird. Alright, Snorlax, you're up. Trump probably only going to single player where you set up switch max power one. You also don't get to recover your PP in between every battle, so there's that too. But isn't it learned by Eevee at like level 40 something? What are you doing with an Eevee that high leveled? Deoxys programmed form is a normal like Ruby Sapphire, but it still reads the alternate forms, huh? Neat. That's actually really neat that they didn't bother making little 3D models there, or little models for Deoxys' forms, but they have a separate model for every single shiny Pokemon. Could you talk to me, dude? Well, I better get rested at the end before I do that. A little exercise on the spot would be good. Let me sleep better. So, Sonya, have a quick battle. Yes. CB adaptability, double edge, and die when you don't attack first. Guess I'll die. Oh, you're the guy with HP. I hate this guy. I'm glad I never found this guy. Ugh. Oh, he has 6 Pokemon. Alright, let's get prepared, chat. We're gonna be here for a while. We got Big Pink and Based Egg. There you go. I got nicknames for all three of these fuckers. I used Wish. Clefable needs to die. Because Clefable is the one who's going to hurt me. Oh, great. Excellent choice, Dylan. You're the best. If you can learn Trump card at level 57 or 45. Yeah, what are you doing with an Eevee at that point in the game? What's the game plan there? What are you making a challenge video? Nidoqueen? I'm going to put Blissey to sleep, just so it leaves me alone for a bit. I'd rather kill Nidoqueen. Spike Cannon was learned by Cloyster and Omastar in Gen 1, and a total of 6 Pokemon can learn it before it got removed. What's Spike Cannon again? Is that a multi-hit move? Fury attack? What's its power points? The normal multi-hit one. Yeah, that's not a real move, is it? Multi-attack base 15 normal. Why? But why? Who okayed this? Try to evolve Eevee with happiness and fire that realize no time in the game. Oh, me and you both, man. There's also the fact that there's no day or night cycle in that game, which is just goofy. 100% accuracy though. For real? Why is Fury Swipes inaccurate then? What's the point of that? Fury attack was buffed 25 BP per skill link 2 cannon. You want to talk about weird base powers? Fury Swipes has a base power of 18. Every single move in the game with a set base power that isn't affected by outside factors has a number divisible by 5, except Fury Swipes. Interesting thing about Return and Frustration is Return and Frustration's max power caps out at 102. They buffed Pin Missile to 25 for Mega Heracross. I guess they cared more about putting emphasis on the Megas than they did on the Toucanon. It's interesting to me that they decided that Mega Heracross was going to do something incredibly different than what regular Heracross does. I don't know if it's better though. To be honest, I don't like skilling Pokemon. They're annoying. That better not be a Shadow. I see. For fuck's sakes. I really didn't think that would kill it. Alright, well. Time to do it again. Wait, Comet Punch is 18 power? What? What the fuck? Why? Who even learns that move besides like Ledian? I didn't actually see what level that Dunspirus was, but it did not give any EXP at all. Hitmonchan? Yeah, I guess Hitmonchan gets it. Wow, this sucks. The Dunspirus is level 1. Wait, really? Are you for real? It didn't give me like any EXP. Why? Why? Why would he do that? For real? You're not kidding. You're not messing with me. This is real. That thing is level 1. It gave you 1 EXP because it was level 1. Why did the dev do that? Why did they do that? And why did they lie to me? Let it hit you. I will do no such thing. Oh. Dev, that's terrible, Dev. So this is what you were trying to warn me about, huh? Worker dip. Oh, there it is again. Alright. Level 60, huh? I hate Dunspirus. Level 60 plus. You know, in Coliseum they had a Shadow Shuckle. That Shadow Shuckle had a level of 15 amongst a bunch of level 70s. That was a fun one. Ugh. Shadow Colors. What's that do? Hmm. 3 damage. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's asleep. Fuck off. What is this? I got yelled at. Dunspirus is based on a Tsuchinoko, which is a creature that doesn't exist. Or, well, yeah, I guess that's what it is. It's a mythical creature. So its entire gimmick is that it's a rarity. So it makes sense that its encounter rate is low as shit. But as a Pokemon, it's ass cheeks. And then in Gen 3, they were like, here's a location where it's just all Dunspirus all over the place. It could have Serene Grace, or I just got fucked over by a small percentage again. I mean, come on. You know how this works. Goodbye, Gyarados. Sorry I couldn't protect you. Anyway, here's Scizor. He has Bullet Punch. I had a Lumberry, yeah. Okay, here we go. Just play one of them third-party DLCs that gives Dunspirus a real dragon evolution. And this is gonna be the name of the game, is it? I wish I had False Swipe, but it's not gonna help me here. I'm just gonna get status fucked by this thing while I try to catch it. Blissey, it's fine. How many Pokemon he's got left? One more after this. Couldn't tell you what it is though. Let's just keep trying. Who would have thought this would be the hardest shadow to catch? Vega has a Dunspirus evolution? Nice. People thought Drampa was gonna be a Dunspirus evo? Really? I've never seen anything like that, but I can believe it now that you say it. Nice. I always thought that Love Disc would have some kind of relation to Alamomola, but it doesn't. Who's your last? Oh, right, Sumo. Just burn it. You like Dunspirus would be really obnoxious. So let's say, hold on. You want an evolution for Dunspirus so you can run Dunspirus with an Eviolite. I'm pretty sure we would mark you as chaotic evil. You want an evolution for all the wrong reasons. Just wait until like Gen 10 when we get Eviolite for attack stats. Oh, that'll be fun. Look forward to that one. Running Eviolite Shuckle. Ew. Scyther would be nuts. I wonder if that would be enough to push Scyther back into the limelight. Scyther's biggest issue is coming in at half health. Not good for a frail mon. Oh, thank God that's over with. So next is Fennec. Kadabra with a +1 free special attack. Damn. That probably would never exist because even Nintendo banned an item that did that, something similar to that. And granted it was for legendaries, so there's that, but I wonder. They probably see how Eviolite has been taken into in competitive. To be honest, I think the only items that Nintendo has ever really, or I guess Game Freak, not Nintendo, or Pokemon Company, or whoever the fuck is at the reins. Soul Dew was an item that they made that was so good that it was banned in all tournaments, including the in-game events, or in-game battle facilities. You couldn't use Soul Dew until Oraz, where they changed the effects of the Soul Dew to not be a Brawl +1 to their stats. And then there was the gems in Gen 5, which got flat out removed. They got nerfed, then they got removed, which was funny. I honestly think that's the funniest part about them, is that before, it seemed like they were going to keep them, so they nerfed all of them to 30% instead of 50, kept the normal gem, and then scrapped every other one of them. It's like, wow. And to be fair, yeah, they were that good. Alright, who are the trainers here? This guy? Nope. This girl. No. This guy? No. This girl? No. Only one shadow? I was... What? Oh, I found him. So wait, how many do I have now? So there's... I caught 4 in a gate. I caught 1... I caught 1 in Gaten. That's 5. I caught 7 in Pyrite. That's 12. So this guy will make 13, right? Oh, there's the Soul Rock. Maybe the old lady. Oh yeah, the old lady. There's a 5th. Oh, okay, so I gotta go back to a gate. I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. Let's do this. Nice. It's decent damage. I caught the Dunspirus, right? Well, I sure hope so. Battle facilities in the game. Yeah, that's what I meant. Nothing let you use Soul Do at all until they nerfed it. The gems were gone. They probably kept the normal gem because it's okay if the normal type moves get a little bit of an additional boost instead of doing Flying Gem Acrobatics, which was probably one of the most obnoxious things in the game. I do find it kind of funny that they were like, damn, these gems give Pokemon these ridiculous moves. Ridiculously overpowered moves for a turn. That's insane. We need to get rid of that. And then come 2 generations later, they're like, you guys like Z moves? You guys like Z moves? Encore? I can dig that. Normal gem. Oh, I can't. Chad, I can't select my target when he encores me like that. That's dangerous. I need to waste turns until I catch this fucking stupid rock. Z moves? I thought Z moves were a neat idea, but they were also kind of silly. It was just like, you really want that Pokemon dead? Here, put this crystal on your Pokemon and kill it dead. And then in Gen 8, they were like, you really want that Pokemon dead? Here, we'll give you 3 turns of it. 3 fucking turns of ridiculous moves with secondary effects. Heatran one-shotted water types with a Bloom. Yeah, Heatran ran Solar Beam so it could one-time Bloom Doom. Because the move's power, the move that you use the Z Crystal on, it uses the power, or amplifies it based on the power. But it doesn't take the accuracy penalties or anything else about it. Why am I confused? I thought I got encored. Huh? Well, that was weird. I'm not too worried about this. Water MZ Scolipede caved in Lander's teeth booty. Wait, what the fuck did Scolipede learn that was a water type move? Bulu weakened EQ and powered up Bloom Doom, Heatran's best friend. Knocked off my muscle band, dickhead. I learned Aqua Tail? What? Why? Why does it know Aqua Tail? Why am I confused? The fuck confused me? Oh, great. Oh, you did. Scolipede learns a lot of interesting weird moves, doesn't it? Goodbye, Eviolite. They had a Reflect Up too? How many turns went by without me noticing? I'm starting to get concerned here. Doesn't Confuse Ray still have 100 accuracy? Scolpide's a very scary Pokemon. It's not as strong as you'd expect it to be, but then it got Speed Boost. Heh, it's all needed. Who would have thought giving a decent Pokemon a dumbass ability would make it really good? It was Thunder Wave that got the boot up the ass. What happened to Thunder Wave? Thunder Wave not 100% accurate anymore? I thought they just nerfed it by not making electric types hit by it. It became 90. What? When? Gen 8? Gen 7? When did this happen? In Gen 7? I don't remember this. I hate confusion. Confusion's not as bad because you can get rid of it by switching. But paralysis is permanent. So, I guess that was the idea there. Thunder Wave was always obnoxious though. It was the easiest way to get speed control. It's like, hey, you got a fast Pokemon there. Be a shame if it can't do anything ever again. But it wasn't like Burn. Because Paralysis had a chance of just not letting you do anything. Where Burn didn't really matter much to special attackers. And some Pokemon thrived on burns with their abilities. But Thunder Wave was always kind of that thing that was just like, well, I hope I hit them. Because if I don't, I lose. Prankster Thunder Wave. Ooh, the fun one. And they made it so Dark types aren't affected by Prankster boosted priority. Prankster priority moves. I should have bullet punched. Oh, this works. Gen 6 Klefki. I remember when I first saw Klefki, I thought, wow, this Pokemon's stupid. And then I used it, and I was like, wow, this Pokemon's stupid. And it was a pretty big, Pokemon in competitive early on because it just Prankster. It could run dual screens. It had Prankster Thunder Wave. It had Foul Play to make up for attacking. I gotta go back to a gate. Cool. Now Grimmsnarl handles T-Wave spam. Grimmsnarl is a cool looking Pokemon though. I dislike its previous forms though. Speed drop and paralysis is only 50% nowadays, not 75. What about Burn? Is Burn still 75? They nerfed the damage it does as residual to pretty much match lefties, which is fine because it was always more. It was always more of a used more for its effects than its damage. Still cut your attack in half. Well, that's good. Burn really sucks for that reason though. Sucks to get hit by, I mean. But it's hella nice when you get it yourself. Burning the AI's Pokemon in a double battle that benefits on physical attack is very helpful for taking control of the battle. Like complete control of the battle. Butterfree and Hitmonlee. That Butterfree is probably a shadow. There we go. That's why Scald is dumb. There are multiple reasons why Scald is dumb. 30% chance to burn. It's never the wrong answer. It's almost always the right one. Alright. Fake outs. Well, that's fine, I guess. Shadow Sickness. Is that gonna kill me? What's that gonna do? Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hypnosis Butterfree. There we are. Some of the Gigantamax Pokemon are pretty sick. Oh, good thing I didn't Dragon Dance there. I think I would have preferred them to just be Megas, though. Although, I guess, with Gigantamax Snorlax and Gigantamax Garbodor, they do look pretty good. They have a very, like... They look like giant Pokemon. And I guess Duraludon too, to an extent, but I think Duraludon looks stupid. It just turns into a fucking building. Kinda weenie. Alright, getting the ball, Butterfree. G-Max Lapras. G-Max Lapras is pretty cool. I can believe that it could be a Mega. But Garbodor definitely looks like a Gigantamax Pokemon. That kind of thing. Has Gigantamax Toxapex come out yet? Alchemy becoming a giant cake is pretty good though. I forgot about that one. I like that one. G-Max Meowth. Oh yeah, Longcat. There's also Pichungus. Pikachungus. It's just Gen 1 Pikachu. Gigantamax Kingler is also as forgettable as Mega Audino. I blame that on the fact that no one in the game has that. Every other Gigantamax Pokemon appears in the game, with the exception of the version exclusive gym leaders. Neat. I don't want to hit this thing. It's too weak. But Kingler was a Pokemon that I didn't even know had a Gigantamax form until I looked at the wild area stuff. And I was like, what the fuck is that Pokemon? Oh, it's Kingler. That's Kingler? That's what ended up happening for that. There's just no one in the game with it. Well. Maybe it was a last minute addition or something. Maybe someone has an Isle of Armor. I never actually played Isle of Armor. I don't know what the reception to that was. I hope it's good. You're going to die, Spooky. Nobody has G Kingler and Isle of Armor. It was good. It was alright. Alright. Well, that's fine then. It's good. It's good that it's good. You woke up again? Damn! This Butterfree has become the most difficult thing to catch. I'm gonna Super Fang it. No, throw the ball. Blast Net Ball. Okay, let's go. All I remember is good for quality of life improvements. And added new moves and stuff too, which is neat to see. You're a Butterfree, dude. What are you doing? I don't think I'm ever gonna end up playing Isle of Armor myself. Maybe I will. I don't know. There was a bunch of music added to it, but I haven't heard any of it. I really should, though. Pokemon music's really good. I should check those out. But I feel like the impact of those songs hit harder when you actually hear them in game first. So it probably wouldn't get the same effect. Such is the dilemma. Bro, what is this Butterfree's catch rate? Tutor moves. Yeah, I've heard all about the new moves. A lot of terrain-focused moves, which was pretty neat. Fairy Explosion's hilarious though, because it's just you go boom, and if you're in misty terrain, then you go boom even harder. It's like, why? They made a bunch of these moves that could be used in like real competitive settings, and then they just made that one. It's like, who made that choice? Was that the wild card? They're really making terrain a bigger deal. I mean, terrain was a big deal. Did you know terrain was introduced in Gen 6? Yeah, Scorching Sands, I know all about that one. Terrain was introduced in Gen 6, but it wasn't until Gen 7 that Pokemon got abilities to lay them down through to lay them down and instantly turn 0. Psychic terrain wasn't. Electric terrain and grassy terrain were. God. Why is this taking so long? Of course, the Pokemon that they gave the abilities right away to were the fucking legendaries, though. Which was the case with Groudon and Kyogre as well. Terrain is still a big part, because the Pokemon who set it are also really good. And there are different effects to it that can be used. Alright, I caught the fucking Butterfree. What a pain in the ass that was. One more trainer, chat, at the outskirts stand. That's Ryder Willie. Grass Pelt, that increases defense and grassy terrain, I'm assuming. I don't know much about that Pokemon. Go-Go was a big deal early on, but it wasn't a great Pokemon. Alright, we're heading to Ryder Willie. Perfect time. There's Tauros. There was Fur Coat as well, which is... It's level 60. It's level 60. You lied to me. You lied to me, Obi-Wan. Okay. Let's go. Maybe it'll have the purification rate of level 1. He'll be done by the time I get down to these staircases. Fur Coat's an annoying ability. Pokemon have it are not great. Yep, that's why they have it. Obnoxious abilities always go to the stupidest Pokemon. I'm scared I'm going to activate some kind of bullshit, so I'm going to go here first and save. Shadow levels are bullshit and lie to you. Yes, but it said level 60. So I assume it's level 60. I didn't heal. Oops. I ain't walking into no bullshit. Terrain control is super crucial nowadays. Yep, it's because a lot of attacks are amplified by it. Some attacks completely destroy terrain too. There's terrain extender items. Like, terrain's a bigger deal than weather now, it seems. The Pokemon that set it, because the Pokemon that set terrain are way better than the Pokemon who set the weathers. Or I guess the ones that are allowed anyway. Okay. 120. Alright, game saved. Now nothing's gonna royally fuck up, right? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. $56 hours. It's been a long one. It's been a long one. I need your net balls, dude. Just in case. I don't know if I'm gonna need these or not, but I'm gonna buy them just in case. None of this was sped up, by the way. I played this game in real time. So most of that comes from additional grinding. So yeah, I'd say you can get your money's worth out of this one. Oh, hey, it's you, just a kid I want to see, so you haven't urged another Pokemon battle. It's an itch I couldn't scratch. Come on, let's battle. I'm not losing this time. So I'm willing to bet this guy has a shadow related to Eevee in some capacity. Because, why wouldn't he? Or Dustox. Because who doesn't want a Dustox? 64. Okay. Let's take the first turn method. Accuracy up, Dragon Dance out. I'm done with 6 shadows. Greeble was enough. Greeble was more than enough. Snarl? That's fine. Double Edge, it's fine as well. I want to get another D-Dance up for one reason. to outspeed Jolteon. Ugh. Does Aqua Ring heal more damage, or heal more in the rain? Or is it just consistent 16th of your max HP every turn? 'Cause I'm pretty sure Ingrain is the same amount of no matter what, but Ingrain prevents you from switching out. It's consistent no matter what? Okay. I just always regarded Aqua Ring as more annoying than anything because it's not really used in story runs. It's just stacking that makes it so big. Makes sense. Alright. So, Mischievous's attack is lowered. However, that's fine. Really? It's just a nuisance move. I thought as much. There it is. Yep, faster than it. That's all I needed. Man, Gyarados is such a great Pokemon. It just has so much in its repertoire that it can use. It also looks cool. I love Gyarados. Dragon Dance is a pretty whack-ass move though, isn't it? It's like, oh, you're a physical sweeper? Here, take this. Now you're a super physical sweeper. It comes with all the perks. I love using Dragon Dance myself, but if I see another Pokemon use it in front of me, I'm just like, I lose. How do I stop that thing? It's going to kill everything in one hit, and it's going to be too fast. That's how I feel about Dragon Dance. If they give Dragon Dance to Garchomp, oof. You woke up again? They heal so little, but the moves like Wish and Recover and Moonlight and Synthesis. That's your Shadow? Farfetch'd? Really? Well, alright, brother. If that's what you want. Level 1? That's not level 1, is it? That's not level 1, is it? Alright, send out your Vaporeon. Vaporeon's getting crunched. It's definitely a really high level for sure. Let me tell you what I'm not gonna fuck with. That. Yeah. End of conversation. Alright, get in the ball, shithead. Join me. Don't worry, Mawile will get out here and Super Fang it. Excellent. Now it's just me and the Shadow. If you don't have something fast, then it murders everything in one hit, unless you have Reflector or Aurora Veil. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds fun. Well, Mischievous is faster, then I just need to not get hit by it. What? It's easier to catch with Hypnosis up, though. Come on. Yeah, if I burn it and don't catch it, I'd do the whole fight again. Not worth it. I'd rather use Glare if worst comes to worst. But Super Fang will weaken it. Still asleep. That's good. That's good. That's good. Just making sure to set my hypnosis up that it pretty much can't miss. Can't believe this is the... This is it. This is the big duck. Bro, what is this? Shadow Fury. Am I dead? Sure am. Whoa, wait, whoa, 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 what's that? What's that? Hmm? The Super Fang better not miss. Excellent. Okay. Keep it going. Come on, bird boy. Got it. Ah, bird down. I got handed that loss. Oh, Gyarados died because I had 22 HP. Yeah, super dead. So, now what? I got all of them, right? That's everything? That seems like everything. I was more worried it was going to hit Mischievous and kill her in one hit. That's what I was worried about. But instead it targeted Gyarados. Worked for me. So, yeah, now what? I have all of them now, right? I caught everything. Now we're just walking around, purifying some mons. You can fight the man in Gaten like normal post-game. No, the mirror radar when it went off. Oh, it's because it's not level 1. It's lying. It's lying to you. Now Dunspirus went fast. Look at its stats. It's level 1. What the fuck? It'll be level 1 when we catch it, but it's not actually level 1. That's baloney. So, yeah. Is there anything else to do? Like, I caught all the new shadows, right? There were 15 of them total, yeah? I caught 5 in a gate. I caught 7 in Pyrite. So that's 12. I caught 1 in Fennec, 13. 1 in Gate and Port, 14. And 1 in Outskirts Stand for 15 total. 121 shadows. Yeah, but the mirror radar is supposed to go off, isn't it? Indicating that I have all the shadow Pokemon. He should be up there, you're right. I guess I'll just go up there and see if he's there. But let me see if the mirror radar is like reacting. I don't know what I just did. There's no response at all. Yeah, see, what's up with that? It only goes off when you go there. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, chat. Let's head off to the final battle. He's at top of the lighthouse. There it is. Mirror B has appeared. The suspense is killing me. Alright. one final. I have a question. If you activate cheat codes for this game and let you catch trainer Pokemon without the Bean Shadow, can you catch Robo-Groudon? Or does the game not know how to process that? What? You brat, you show up here? Why do you always mess with us our plans to get the shadow Pokemon in the world? No thanks to you, we've lost more Pokemon than we caught. What? What? Not you again. Our boss is busy dancing, you can see that, can't you? Oh boss, the way you gyrate is the greatest. Shake, 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 shake it. I like the way you gyrate. Alright. Alright, it's time to play the video game, chat. Let's give it a go. I want you. Huh? Stop the music. Let me wind down the music and take a look. Oh, you are that super annoying brat. It's all your fault that my shadow Pokemon is the last of the kind. But you did worse. You messed up my dance celebrating the future of the squad. Today of all days, you're not going to get away. No, you'll never, never get away. Let the music play. Uh-oh. $68? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty high. That Swampert's probably special. Again. But I'll burn it anyway, just in case. We shredding out here. Also, what just used Rain Dance? Was that the Blossom or was that the Swampert? I mean, Jumpluff. As a focus charge. Freeze it. Cock! No, it's physical. It was Jumpluff? Interesting. Giga Drain? That's not that bad. Power Gem should kill from that range. Please don't make me flinch. I'm not worried about the damage, I'm worried about the fucking flinch. Okay, good. It's kind of an impact when Gyarados is the slowest thing on the field. I know the Swampert has Swift Swim, so technically doesn't count, but you know. You know. There we go. That'll help. Bring in the next. Bring in the cannon fodder. Fuck you. Yeah. Much of anything, did it? Double Swift Swimmer. I mean, he's obviously got a Ludicolo in there. Swampert's burned. I'm not scared of Swampert. I'm gonna pick on the other ones. Yeah, Dragon Dance on is pretty hilarious. Just fucking flails. Change power, it's fine. I'm afraid of the boost. Anyone want to take a ruler to my mouth and slap me on the cheek? Every time I say something, something bad happens. Now it's gonna be real bad. That didn't do any damage at all. Fuck you. Here we go. This rain needs to go away. I really hope this kills. I'll take it. I'll take it. The rain stopped. Good. I don't know what to go with here. I guess I'll go with my own Swampert. Of course it's Ho-Oh. I got Lugia, why wouldn't it be Ho-Oh? A 50, huh? I have a better idea. I have the best idea I've ever come up with. You know what that idea is? I'll tell you what that idea is. It's called I'm not wasting my time. Nope. I'm good. Sitting here trying to catch a fucking Ho-Oh. Nope. I'm good. I have one more Master Ball, you know. You get one for the, you get one from Crane, and you get one from the 90 floor clear of the battle, the Mount Battle. Very worth going for, I think. There's Ludicolo. This is the part of the day where I spam moves on Ludicolo because I hate it. Fuck! I did not consider. Pokemon Stadium is the most traditional Pokemon you can get. Also, yeah, that's still Coliseum by your definition. Pokemon Battle. Here we go. Coliseum and XD are both good. I like both. Actually, I'm gonna use Flamethrower in case Fury Cutter kills it. I should have used Recover? That would have been smarter. Oh well. Oh well. Burn it. Burn it just because I don't like it. I should have used Recover. Shit. I'm a little bit worried about the outcome of this battle. Just a little bit, so I'm gonna take a safe option here. Go for Aerial Ace. I know it has Skull. Wes's bike had a passenger seat for his Umbreon and Espeon. Power Up Punch? Well, it's about time you use that. And there's the crit. I was just taking a safety precaution. So now Swampert will die to burn, and we get to beat up whatever he has. Probably another Rainmon. I'm not surprised he has Ho-Oh, but it didn't even cross my mind that he would have it up until the moment he sent it out. And I was like, oh, wait, yeah, that makes perfect sense. He had another Drizzle Setter that whole time. Rain Team Scum. Scum. Oh, it has Reflect too. Wow, I'm glad he used this last. Shit. He's meant to lead with it. Well, he had Jump Fluff in the lead. Pretty sure he was also supposed to save Ho-Oh to the end, not the middle of the fight with Rain up. I don't know, I've had luck like this before though, where the main weather setter is in the back of the line for some reason. Don't know why. Pokemon used to be cool, man. Now it's all about friendship and stuff. I'm the winner. Didn't even need to use that revive, but if I didn't, I would have lost the Master Ball and Ho-Oh. Battling with you, I can't find the right groove at all. Sorry, dude. For what it's worth, your dance moves are sick. But I'm sicker. Oh, how dare you, I say, how dare you. That Shadow Ho-Oh was the Cypher's very last Shadow Pokemon. There's only one thing to do now. Let's go. Escape. Bye. Huh? Boss! Wait for us! He even left his Ludicolos behind. And he originally had 4 Ludicolos and a Dragonite. Dragonite being Shadow. Huh? What is this? In my perfectly coiffed afro, I found this little device. Nothing appears in the Mirror Rider anymore. Appears to be broken. Yeah, so Mirror B is still active, so if they made a sequel to this game, they could use him as a character again. But we didn't get that, did we? He used the Joestar family technique. So yeah, Automod doesn't like that for apparent reasons. Okay, why would you add that? Why in the goddamn would you think that was a good thing to allow? It was an honest mistake, and I'm not mad that he did it, but why would you think that that would be okay to allow? Alright, now we run around in circles, chat. We run around in circles until everybody wants to become the good boys. Mirror B should have came back in some capacity, yeah. He's a pretty goddamn iconic character, ain't he? Oof, here we go. Here we go. Pretty sure it's been a year. Complaining about Sword and Shield current year. Might as well talk to the wall, son. Alright. Let's see. So these are all still going, but I wanna edit my party so I can run around with them as well. So I'll take the level 1 Farfetch'd. I'll take the Butterfree. I'll take the Ho-Oh. Why am I taking the Ho-Oh? It seems like there's not that many left. No. Not even a full party's worth. Nope. Nice. Farfetch'd was level 1 because the game hates me. Alright. Here we go. Time to play your best runaround music. So we're just gonna do this until everybody is ready to be purified. Then we'll do a mass purification rite, and then we'll help Lugia out, and then that's it. That's everything. Yeah, I caught the legendary dogs. I caught them before I went to Citadark. I just didn't use them. Gotta run, gotta run. I'll keep an eye on the chambers. I think the chambers go faster than just running around with them. So if a chamber slot opens up, I'll switch them over. But this is the best I can do for now. There are scents, but scents don't let me run around and get extra stuff for the purification chamber, so I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna do this method, we'll call it. There are 3 more scripted encounters you can find the post game. What? And where would that be? Can I do them right now? Where are they? Am I not done? Yeah? What the fuck? Alright, great. Well. One's on top of the key layer. What do you mean on top of the key layer? Wow, these guys went down. The molten area of Citadark. So, 1 on the key layer. 2 on Citadark. Okay. Alright, let's do that first then, shall we? And that'll add to the purification chamber anyway. So let's go to the Oasis Poké Spot. Really? Oh, god damn it. There's Lunatone. Looks like it's not over yet. There's nothing here. You lied to me! It's just country music! It's just country music! Where was Suicune? Suicune was hanging out in front of Fennec, the Coliseum. Inside the Coliseum? Okay, so what's at the top of the, key layer first? Oh, hold on. One's at Citadark, one's at the Coliseum, and one's at the top of the key layer. I get ya. Not lying, I swear I saw it run away. It'll probably return soon. Cool. How do I get up here again? I don't remember. There's only 3 legendaries left, and I can already tell what they are based on the descriptions of their areas. Makes sense. I've caught everything else. I know where the mythics are. Every other legendary has been Shadow, and I caught the dogs, so I know what's coming. And I have a pretty good idea which one's going to be up here. Might as well start with the big man. I have a Master Ball for one of them too, which is nice. Pretty sure it's going to be a single battle though. Or if not, I'll play it by ear. I'll play it by ear. There doesn't seem to be any indication that this even exists though, does it? So where is he? Ooh. Ooh. What are you doing up here? What you doing up here? So they're just here? And don't tell you. Level 50? What? That's not very high. You know, when I woke up this morning, I say this morning, but you know what I mean. I went downstairs to take a shower, and I walked by Christian's room, and I hear him say, "Yeah, this neighborhood's really quiet, and the walls are thick, so I can't hear anything." Is what I heard through the walls. And then I thought about how every single time I fucking stream, I have screaming kids or a police siren going on outside. I'm like, yeah, quiet neighborhood, yeah. This is the highest point in the game that isn't Mount Battle, yes. So, yeah. Bang. I mean, when you're a big badass green dragon lizard that controls the weather, you can do whatever you want. Who's gonna tell you otherwise? Right? No, you can't be there, Rayquaza. It's off limits. What are you gonna do? Stop it? Are you gonna be the one to tell Rayquaza it can't do what it wants? I ain't. In Gen 3, Rayquaza's very small. Like, really small. Like, I don't know why. Groudon and Kyogre are huge, and then Rayquaza's like not even the size of Mewtwo. Or just about the size of Mewtwo. Alright, let's put him to sleep. Why do you have that move, and why are you only using it now? Rayquaza likes hanging out in the, on tall towers. Or in space, I guess. Green Snake Dragon is quite popular. I mean, he's cool. He's very cool. He's one of the coolest Pokemon. I just don't know why he's so small in this game. He's like pint-sized. Everything packs Lum. Yep. I've heard that's the case in Emerald Kaizo, too. Where if they have an item, it's probably a Lumberry. Unless they're a specialty set. In which case, they're probably holding a Lumberry with it. Here we go. The raw ultra. That ball shakes really slowly. No, the next Pokemon game I play is Pokemon Char, Pokemon Zard. Gotta play that game. That game's too powerful. It's gonna take a while. Oh, you never know. Can't take that long. All I gotta do is do with them. Stay in ball, please. Crit capture. Look at that. Crit capture. Give a nickname. Space Lizard. Charquaza. Yes. Yes. It's all coming together now. What's the matter, chat? You know the next time I play a Pokemon game, every single one of my Pokemon is getting a Charizard-related nickname. If they don't already have it in Pokemon Char. My creativity will flow. I'm gonna go to Citadark next. Is it faster to go up Citadark and down, or go through the beginning of Citadark? What's the fastest way to reach the goal point for that? Is he hanging out in the 3 passageways or whatever, or is he hanging out where the all the lava was with the block pushing puzzle? He's at the 3 passageways with all the lava. Cool. Cool. Unless he was moved. I mean, are you gonna tell him he's gotta go? I ain't gonna tell him he gotta go. Nope. I wonder how these Pokemon survive. Like, Groudon and Kyogre exist, and their existence just brings torrential rain or incredible droughts. So what do? Like, what do they do? They just exist and sleep forever so they don't fuck up the entire world? What's their game plan? They just sleep. That's the dream. It's like Jirachi. Jirachi's lazy ass sleeps for like fucking 100 years or something, wakes up, grants a baby a wish, and then goes back to sleep. The fuck are you accomplishing? Check the PC. Why? What's the point? Let's go find Groudon. Chambers. Oh yeah, there were a few of them that popped. Oh my god. Definitely Ho-Oh. Okay. Remember, Lugia cannot be purified unless all the Pokemon chambers are full, which they are. But I'm going to save him for last because I prefer to do my purifications at the shrine because it's nicer there. Even if it does take longer as a result to go back and forth a million times. But, well, chat, I'm not known for being efficient. Is anyone even still here? Oh, he is. Guess they are too. Yep, there's a lot of people still here. The Time Flute. Yep, there's 3 of them in the game. You get one at the start from Vander. You get another from the move disc U, I think it is, and you get one for clearing Mount Battle. Lol. I don't understand. I don't understand why they made the first 2. They made one story requirement. They made the other one, oh, you found an item, good job. And they made the third one, beat the post game. Like, why? Why'd they do that? Being efficient requires you to have knowledge ahead of time to get things done well. And things can go wrong at any time. You're not playing the game the way I would. This is my first time playing the game. Doesn't matter, I played the game hundreds of times. You're not playing the game I would. Alright. Dude, Jesus. Well, that's intimidating. His foot is slipping off. Poor Groudon, hanging out on an island. Alright, let's hit it with Hex. Hit another one of those, actually. Overheat, it's fine. It'll hurt because of the sun. That's one thing about Groudon and Kyogre that I feel were not made equal. Kyogre benefits immensely from its rain, and it also has a ridiculously high special attack stat. It can learn Thunder to utilize that effect. And of course, Water Stab. Groudon though? Groudon's a physical attacker. So, Groudon doesn't even get to use the sun in its debut generation, because Fall Fire moves are special. And Solar Beam special as well. So sure, it has Stab Earthquake, but it does not utilize its own weather nearly as effectively as its counterpart. Not to mention its fucking counterpart kills it anyway, even if the sun is out, because Kyogre can use Ice Beam too. Groudon and Kyogre are both cool. I liked Groudon more as a kid. I think it looked cooler. But Kyogre is infinitely better. Ah, I hit the wrong fucking button. Oops. It's dead. How do I restart? Actually, does it just come back if I leave? Or do I need to restart? Whatever, that's fine. I'll just restart, don't worry. I fucked up because I went to pick my move and then someone decided to drive really fast on the street in a, you know, a neighborhood with no main roads around. Cool guys. He's gone. Bye-bye. Alright, hold on. Let me just restart. It's a cool day to be a dickhead. Chad, I've never met anyone who thought that revving their engines was cool. But then people still do it anyway. I don't get it. I don't get it. There are so many things that people do that it seems like it's unanimously agreed on that it's a stupid fucking thing to do. And then there's people in this world who still do it. Why do they do it? What's the end goal here? Some people play their music way too loud in their car. Blow my eardrums out. Bump. Yeah, I had a neighbor that would rev his motorcycle for like 20 minutes before finally getting the fuck out of the driveway. He was cool. He was very cool. I had a lot of respect for him. Put a muffler on. No! No, it makes my bike lame. Now excuse me while I rev the engine for minutes on end, because that's what cool guys do. Oh, this one's... oh god. I like the other one where I could take it down to red. But... oh well. I'm not activating its stupid berry. So what happened last time was I went to hit call to increase my accuracy, hit fight, and then I hit the selection for call because I was distracted. People talk loud when they want to sound smart, right? Correct! No, I'm not going to bank on a low roll. I'll just go with the half health. It also means I don't have to worry about the berry popping. It seems to be dead set on using overheat. There we go. It probably has Hammer Arm and Earthquake. And both of those moves don't hit Mischievous, so it's using the only move it can. Which would be Overheat. So, yeah, Mischievous just laughs at Groudon. Just laughing at the poor guy. Look at him, so big and useless. The wild Pokemon in this game run on trainer AI. They don't run on random wild AI. They will pick moves. They will pick moves wisely. In fact, I'd argue that the AI Pokemon are smarter than some of the trainers I fought in. But I feel like that has to do with them being single battles. They will not use moves that you're immune to. They will not, like, spam... like, if they have Belly Drum, they'll use it on the first turn, but they will never use it again. That happened before. Well, once I catch Groudon, I'll just throw a Master Ball at Kyogre and be done with it. Everything, yeah, everything's status like defaults to normal when a ball comes towards them. So they open their eyes for a second. Lucky break. Give a nickname. Growzard. Yes. I will use that one. Oh, I can't wait for Kyogre. Char Ogre. Make a quick swap. Deoxys is the next one. There we go. Charizard? No, I like Char Ogre. I like Char Ogre better. It radiates strength. Charoxys? No, Deozard. Come on. Deozard. Lizardon or Rizardon? Deozard, that's correct. His color scheme is close enough too. He's got a orangey red. It's basically orange. It's basically Charizard. Come on now. I have to give it a I have to give it moves. That guy's still here. That's impressive. Oh, I didn't even notice these guys when I ran through the first time. They're all just still hanging around here. Well, alright then. It's good for the walking bit too. That wasn't so bad either. So let's go catch the big fish. The Shrek of the sea, if you will. They can make a JoJo's Pokemon game. There's one for Dragon Ball Z, I think. There's probably enough characters in JoJo's now to make that. Alright, yeah, Suicune was here. I don't remember where Entei was. Entei was on the ship, SS Libra. But not Zapdos, Raikou, and Raikou is in the same spot as Rayquaza. Hello. Wait, what's that behind him? Damn you, Wide! I'm trying to go behind him. The best ball in the game! That was a good use of 5 seconds. Seriously, it was fucking huge. Wait, is there another one here too? No, I'm seeing things. What is this? How long has this been here? Is it a battle CD? Of course it's a fucking battle CD. It's the stupidest Pokeball you ever caught a legendary with? Probably just a Pokeball I threw at Azelf out of frustration. I remember when Christian was trying to catch the Reggies, he was struggling with Registeel. So I threw a Great Ball for him and it caught him. That was pretty good. Pretty sure I caught one of them in a Heal Ball. Why I did that, I couldn't tell you. I spent a long time trying to get a Darkrai and a Dusk Ball with a good nature. That took weeks. I want to say that this is everything. Yep. It is the last set. These are the last 9 Pokemon, chat, that need to go need to purify. So let's head to a gate. And what we can do is while we wait for them to purify, we can start purifying the other ones. So we can use that. We can use that as our for walking while we do that. I'm genius. Now this is efficiency. Well, I was gonna catch a shaman in a ball, but then it ended up being shiny, so I threw my master ball at it. Cause I was like, fuck that. Fuck that risk. Nope. No one is ever going to believe me that that's real. Okay, so let's start from the top. Who's Shadow and who's not? None of you guys. So let's just start with the order that I've placed them. It's an accident, whatever. We'll look at their stats and stuff after. I'll just remember that, the order they go in. So I'm gonna move Luigi to the end of the line since he doesn't matter. There we go. Groudon has a tan because everywhere he goes, permanent sun follows. Don't insult him. He doesn't tan easy. It's taken a long time. Spends most of his time in a cave to prevent the sunlight. Alright, here we go, chat. Let's play some video games. That's my favorite Reggie right there. Regice. Couldn't even tell you why. It looks goofy as shit. Give me a freeze dry. Explosion. Trick room. Trick room! Icy wind. Seismic toss. That's pretty neat. Mono-type run? Probably Steel. Steel's my favorite type. Some of my favorite Pokemon are part of it. Also, here's that Golem I caught like 3 parts ago that was shiny for some reason. I still don't know why that was the case, but yeah, there it is. Shell Smash. Okay. Head Smash. Hulk Smash? Circle Throw. Articuno. Was that a Rockhead? I don't know. Regice can learn Surf by TM in this game, but Lantern cannot. So why is that? Articuno. Door Heart. I pronounce it as Regice, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Regice. But, like, I can't do it like that. Because everything else is Reggie, and then Regice is just different. Nope, it's Regice. There's a hidden super secret I in between the G and the I. Icy Wind. Shell Smash, Weakness Policy, Sturdy Golem. Oh god. Skill Swap. Neat. Hail. Oh great. Ooh. Playing with the big guns, are we, Articuno? Drill Peck and Hail? Careful, you might poke an eye out. I do not like this thing. Air Slash. Glare. Yeah, sure. Sure. Alright, Lantern. What do you got? I like that my the Scizor I purified had Bug Bite and Mach Punch, but the Scizor I leveled up from my Scyther did not learn Bug Bite. Stupid. What do you have? Volt Switch? Zap Cannon? Oh, that's great. Tail Glow? Oh, that's insane. Alright, hold on, never mind. Take back what I said. You're packing cheap heat. Masquerain was one of those Pokemon you couldn't get in Emerald version, which is why it pissed me off. The Pokemon that are excluded from the third version of the game are annoying. You couldn't get Mareep in Crystal version, which was stupid. I fucking love Ampharos. Bulldoze. Ooh. Dragon Dance. Ooh. Extreme Speed. Ooh. Regice. Naive Nature. Ugh. Snow Warning. Explosion. Trick. 1 PP, huh? 1 PP. No explanation. It doesn't need to be explained. You should know what it does. Golem. Docile Nature. Sturdy. Has Rock Tomb. And Head Smash, as you expect. Yep. Quirky Nature. Great. Snow Warning. Great. Icy Wind. Fucking great moveset on you. Lax Nature. Garbage. Intimidate. Garbage. Quiver Dance. That's not garbage. But the rest of you is. Just keep going. Naive Nature. Storm Drain. Your special attack looks much higher than it should be. That probably got changed. You have Zap Cannon, Nuzzle, Water Pulse, and Tail Glow. Wow, you're just packing illegal moves, aren't you? Flygon. Serious Nature. Sandveil. Great. Bulldoze, Dragon Dance, Extreme Speed. What the fuck is Dragon Hammer? Using his body like a Raging Hammer. Chad, is that a real move? Who learns that? I don't recognize that move. Oh, wait, we've had this conversation before. I'm having deja vu. Alolan Exeggutor, yeah. Make the PP 1 so the trainer can't spam it. The game was rigged from the start. That's the wrong one. Alright. Regice. Moltres. Tauros. Let me move Rayquaza back here with the big boys. Zapdos. Girafarig. Kingdra. Regsteel. There's no I there. His name is Regsteel now. Six more into the Cave of Miracles. The main reason I'm doing this is just to show off all the different Pokemon in the game. To be fair, a lot of the shadows that in the post game seem like you don't really need them at all. I'm not even sure why they exist, other than to be extra content, which is fine. But I guess you could bring them into the ORA one. It gives you options if you want to do that, but it's up to you. I liked my team. My team pretty much was solidified pretty early on. I don't think my team, chat, I don't think my team changed. Sacred Fire. Wow, okay. That's a physical move. Lava Plume. Sunny Day. It was, my team was the same since Snaddle and Fennec, I believe. Because I'm pretty sure I had Scyther or Scizor at that point, and I had Gyarados. I think. All I know is those two were the last ones I added to the team, and I had not changed it after that point. And that was at least before the second boss. Tauros. I hope this thing comes packed with heat. Give it Extreme Speed. It deserves it. Head Smash and Extreme Speed. What? Okay. Waterfall. Lunge. Mean look. Wow. Lunge and waterfall. Not what I expected. That just took me a while to catch. Mirror B was not playing nice with it. Yes, good. Open door, hot. Volt switch. Zap cannon. Rain dance. No thunder? Drill peck. You gave me zap cannon and rain dance and you didn't give me thunder? Whose bird is this? No wonder these Pokemon were so easily turned to shadows. They fucking sucked. They couldn't defend themselves. Watch out, Zapdos. They're gonna grab you. Oh, don't worry. I got Zap Cannon. What are you gonna do now, genius? You fucking missed. What do you have? Oh. Or a spear. What? That's it? Sure. You know what? Sure. That one move is better than everything else you gave Zapdos. Kingdra. Kingdra's a cool Pokemon. That's pretty much delegated one of two ways. 99% of the time, it's a Swift Swim abuser. And that extra 1%, it's a sniper. Hydro Pump. Nasty plot. Kingdra, because the way they changed crits in Gen 6, I believe. So if you have a Stage 4 crit, it becomes a guaranteed crit. So you gave it Sniper, which increased the critical hit ratio. So it makes everything, it gives everything a flat of 2. You give it Focus Energy to increase it by 1. You give it Scope Lens. All those together creates a crit rate of level 4, which means all of Kingdra's moves will crit. Which means you can spam Draco Meteors and get free crits and never have to worry about the special attack penalty. Of course, crits also went down to 1.5 instead of ×2 damage at the same time that happened. Registeel opened the door to its heart. It loves me. They love me. Circle throw? What are you yeeting? Not me, that's for sure. Explosion. Metal Claw. Iron Defense. Crit only goes up to 5 stages, but stage 4 and 5 are the same effectiveness. Oh, that was all of them. Okay. Timid Nature. Cool. Flame Body. Sacred Fire. Oh, yeah, I caught this thing in a cool ball. I forgot about that. Sunny Day, Lava Plume, and Drill Peck. That's actually pretty decent. All Equal. Fast, Strong, Intimidate. Waterfall. Lunge, Mean Look, and Headbutt. Yeah, look at that. Waterfall doesn't say it causes flinching in the flavor text. Probably should. Zapdos. Ass. Zap. Ass. Modest Nature. Amazing. Rattled. Speed up when scared. Weird description. Aura Sphere, Psycho Boost, Nasty Plot, and Pain Split. That's kind of a sick moveset. Kingdra, Docile, All Equal. Sniper, more powerful criticals. Neat. Hydro Pump, Nasty Plot, Aqua Jet, and Agility. Nice. Sniper doesn't boost crit rate, it makes crits do more damage. What the fuck did it do? Did Focus Energy just have a +2 to crit or something? Oh god. Because I know the strategy was Focus Energy with Scope Lens to create a guaranteed crit monster. I thought Sniper increased the chance of crits. Wasn't there an ability that does that? Oh, Focus Energy is +2, that's why. Ah, now I see. Now I see what my issue was. So it powered up its crits. What is it in the Gens Onward chat? Because I'm pretty sure it was ×3 in Gen 4, right? Because Drapion had it. Is it just 2.5? Or did they make it... Did they did they make it just ×2 again? Did they put Sniper's new power the same as everything else's? It's 2.25. Okay, I see. Super Luck. That's okay. Yeah, that ability. That ability that you can have on Togekiss if you don't want Serene Grace. In other words, it's not an ability. Well, there's that cool guy speeding down the road again. I'm just waiting for the day where I hear that and then just a massive crash. And it's just like, well, I'm not surprised, but I'm sure I'm going to hear about that one soon. Absol has it too? Oh yeah, Absol has Pressure and Super Luck. But then it Mega Balls and his Magic Bounce, which is better. It's going to happen someday, chat. That's what they do. Camerupt. Lava Plume. Rock Polish. Sure. I guess. It's acceptable. And Pheasant had it too, and Pheasant's also not a real Pokemon. It was made up. It never actually existed. It was one of those fake mons that we all think is real. Or at least we want to believe that it isn't real. Flamethrower. Yeah, that's just flat out illegal, dude. What are you doing with that? Where's the fire coming out of? Woodhammer. Curse. Flamethrower, huh? Okay. It is probably a dragon type. Alolan Exeggutor can learn Flamethrower. Really? I didn't read what move that was. It was probably Pursuit, though. Curse. High Horsepower. Pursuit. What? No, what was the first move? It started with a P, didn't it? Well, alright, we're gonna figure that out later. What other P move can he learn? Power Gem? Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. Perfect Moon. He's beautiful. I love him. Power Gem. Moonblast. As you should. Disable. Pretty sure Lunatone can learn Moonblast anyway. Cosmic Power. It kind of wouldn't be fair if Lunatone, the Moon Rock Pokemon, could not learn Moonblast. It's in the name. There are some fairy types that can't even learn Moonblast. Why? Here's this fucking Pokemon. No Dustox Shadow, huh? Air Slash. Quiver Dance. Hypnosis. No Quiver Dance? You probably already have it. Tongue Boy. Wigglytuff can't use Moonblast even though it needs a Moonstone. Why? That's so stupid. Mr. Mime can't use it either, but that's fine. Mime Boy uses Gleam. Power Whip. You can actually use that. Belly Drum. I don't know about that one, though. I don't like Lickitung to begin with, and I especially don't like Licky Licky. Ugh. Bold Nature. Great. Sheer Force, Power Secondary Effect moves, Lava Plume, Rock Polish, Bulldoze, and Smoke Screen. Cool. Quiet Nature, your Grass Psychic. That's actually pretty sick. Not really, because you double your speed in Sun, and you have no fucking speed. And you have Flamethrower, Woodhammer, Curse, and Bullet Seed. Wow. Bullet Seed. Tyranitar, Hardy. Sandstream, yep. It was Power Gem. High Horsepower, Pursuit, and Curse, yep. Okay. Lunatone, Sirius, Levitate, Moonblast, Power Gem, Disable Cosmic Power, yep. Neat, 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 neat. Mild Nature. Wow. Solar Power. Sunlight Powers moves. Cool. Air Slash, Hypnosis, Silver Wind, and Quiver Dance. Yep, that's basically the same moveset that they gave Masquerain, except for the Hypnosis part. Calm Nature. Unaware. Body Slam, Lick, Belly Drum, Power Whip. No, give me explosion, since your shadow ass could blow up, so why can't you? Alright. Not too many left, but there's still a few in the purification chamber that need to go. Yikes. Yeah, it's taking a while, isn't it? Camera. Executor. Tyranitar. Dunspirus. Slacking. Okay. Ow. I know you're not calling Moonblast a bad move, right? The fact that the fairies got a move that is equivalent to Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast is already something. Why did I leave? It has a debuff that it doesn't need for no reason. Dazzling Gleam is 80 BP with no secondary effect and hits both sides of the court. The special attack drop isn't as bad as the 10% para, burn, or freeze, but it's still enough on certain Pokemon that it can kind of piss you off. You can also... I don't know if any Pokemon have Moonblast with Sheer Force, if any at all, so... Where am I going? I'm supposed to be purifying Pokemon. Well, I didn't actually lose any time by doing that, because I have to get the Purified Chamber going anyway. I don't think there are any either, no. I just don't know why they decided to give it a 30% chance for a special attack drop. Why'd they do that? They gave Player F a 10% chance to lower physical attack. Why did Moonblast get the better end of the stick? Then I didn't even have Dazzling Gleam? What? But it's a fairy type. And it still doesn't have Moonblast. That's amazing. That's quite impressive. Not as impressive as an Alakazam with Ice Beam, though. Wow, that's crazy good. Fake Out? Wow, you suck. Ice Beam Alakazam. That's kind of broken. He was not meant to use that move. Player Off has 90 accuracy, 90 power, and a 10% chance to lower special attack. It's weaker than Moonblast, less accurate than Moonblast, and has a secondary effect that occurs less frequently than Moonblast. Power Gem. But the Pokemon that utilizes it the most are the Pokemon with huge power. Flamethrower. Disable. And Cosmic Power. I truly feel like the reason that Play Rough is not perfectly accurate is because the Pokemon designed to use it are fucking Mawile and Azumarill with huge power, which makes it better than Moonblast. But then again, it always comes down to that. Press the move, it misses, then you die. Press the move, it hits, you win. Simple as that. Solved game. That's right. Give me my medal. Hammer Arm. I'm talking Gen 6. First impression. Everything for Fairy was designed right away in Gen 6. The main Pokemon that used Play Rough in Gen 6 were Azumarill and Mawile. The other physical Fairy types were Gramble. Gramble. Gramble used Play Rough too, guys. Oh, they're the same with Slurpuff. But who gives a shit about Slurpuff? Coil. Fantastic. Slurpuff needs to use Belly Drum to be relevant. It's still better than Aromatisse, though. Aromatisse might be one of the ugliest Pokemon ever created. If not the most ugly Pokemon. Hey, look! Wigglytuff got Moonblast. There you go. Cotton Guard. Cotton Guard's the only other boosting move that increases by 3 stages. Slurpuff got Misty Explosion. Great! Now I can get off the field faster. I don't think he cares that I've done anything. First impression. Okay, that's good actually. Priority move is good. Giga Impact, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. First impression's pretty good for Slacking since he's got to lose the second turn. So you might as well hit with a crazy priority move right out the gate. Ladio. Okay. Alakazam, Hardy Nature, all equal. Trace, Copy, Special Ability. Neat. Ice Beam, Fake Out, Extrasensory Skill Swap. That's actually pretty sick to have Ice Beam on it. Rash Nature, Levitate, Power Gem, Flamethrower, blah, blah, blah. Parasect, Lax Nature, Water Absorb, Hammer Arm. Really? First Impression, Wood Hammer, and Spore. Spore has 5 PP in this game. Dunspirus, Lonely Nature. It's going to stay that way. Rattled, speeds up when scared. Coil, Headbutt, Helping Hand, Glare. Yep. Really tough, Mild Nature, Pure Heart, Cotton Guard, Moonblast, Boom Burst, and Recover. That's a pretty powerful moveset you got there. What's it doing on you? Rash Nature. Jesus. Moves only every 2 turns. Belly Drum, Gunk Shot, First Impression, Giga Impact. Cool. I have a question. Does Huge Power stack with Belly Drum? Because Huge Power isn't necessarily a raw... It's a stat boost, but it's not a stat boost in the sense of a +1, right? So it... Oh, it does. Oh, that's cool. So what? That's effectively a +8 then, right? Because doesn't Huge Power... Huge Power doubles. Why? Surely this violates some kind of, like, convention, right? This can't be right. This can't be legal. +12. No, be +8. Okay, let's look at these guys while I got them. Naughty Nature, great. Drought, of course. Solar Beam, Rest, Overheat, and Earthquake. So I was almost correct. Just used Overheat instead of Solar Beam because it was stronger. Can't hit me with Earthquake, and Rest doesn't matter. Bold Nature, Drizzle, Liquidation, Rest, Surf, and Thunder. Cool. Kyogre, Quiet Nature, Airlock, Dragon Breath, Extreme Speed, Rest, Dragon Ascent. Vicious Attack from the sky lowers defenses. Cool. Cool stuff. One, two, three, four, five. Can be far-fetched. Can be far-fetched. Yes. So there's 5 left. And then Lugia. Alright, chat. Huge Power Belly Drum. Remember in Gen 2 when your attack couldn't exceed 999? Or it would just loop over? So if you use Sword Stance with a Thick Club Marowak, you would accidentally overflow past 999 and then put your attack to 1. All Lugia requires is all chambers full with max tempo, because flow doesn't make any fucking sense to anyone. So the developers were like, yeah, nah, don't bother with that nonsense. I still don't fully get it. Chat, it's cloudy outside, but I can see the entire sky has turned orangey. So I'm living in a screen filter at the moment. It looks neat, but it's weird. Like extra sensory. Recover. Calm mind. Can't share a type with anything in that single set. Oh. Stupid. I know you can use it, but you can't, Oh, you can max it out if it has certain IVs? Okay, I see. I thought it was just that if you used 3 swords dances with Thick Club, you would overflow every time. But I guess you wouldn't want to do that anyway, because actually getting those off seems difficult. Everything has to be unique. Oh. I think I'm not even paying attention to what this Dragon Knight's getting. Dragon Hammer is just better than Dragon Rush, I assume. Dragon Rush is such a garbage move. Grass flying beats grass flying beats grass flying beats grass. You know what? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, you can just fucking spam hotbibs. Extra sensory. Recover. Let me guess. Calm mind. Cosmic power. What? That's a weird one. Oh boy, far-fetched. Flow just increases the speed at which they their gauge goes down, but in this game it doesn't seem to matter because there's a ridiculous boost to it anyway. Dragon dance, huh? I see. This duck don't fuck around. And then the big blue lizard. Yeah. Dual chop. Interesting. Ice Fang. Very interesting. Wish. Very interesting. Hydro Pump. You can actually learn that. That's one of the weirder ones. Dragon Dance. Far-fetched though. Hardy Nature. Levitate, yeah. Extra sense to recover. Calm Mind. Dragon Breath. Sassy Nature. Great. Multi-scale has HP max HP has damage. Fake Out. Dragon Dance. Wish. They made Wish a fairy move. I didn't even realize. Dragon Hammer. Is that the same as Heart? Does Dragon Hammer have the same penalty? No, it doesn't. It's actually reverse. It's 100 accuracy, 90 power than the Ice Hammer and Hammer Arm. Rash Nature, Levitate, same thing but Cosmic Power instead of Calm Mind. Cool, I guess. Far-fetched, Lax Nature, ooh, Sniper, more purple crits. Dragon Dance, Brave Bird, Bat and Pass, First Impression. Wow. Solomon, why does everything I catch lax? Aerialate makes normal moves flying. Dual Chop, Ice Fang, Wish, Hydro Pump. Cool. Very weird though. There was an event bag on in Gen 3 with Wish. Huh. Neat. That Farfetch doesn't even have a stick. I bet the ones in the wild do. I don't actually know what's available in the Rock Poke spot because I found Aerodactyl so quickly I never went back. Okay. I'll take Lugia with me. Up the front of the party. Let's see. So we have Snorlax is about to finish up, as is Wobbuffet. So we need five dings, chat. 5 dings. There are quite a few Pokemon I ran into. Some of them ended up being shadows later on anyway. I caught a lot. That's where I got the Scyther and the Magikarp. The Magikarp was level 1, and I was like, this is probably going to be good if I level it up. And lo and behold, breaking news, Gyarados is a good Pokemon. Who would have thought? Yep, I did all that. I caught the Chansey, I caught the Dratini, and I caught the, what's it called? Aerodactyl. And I traded them for the starters. And the starters all had really good move pools and stuff. They were worth using. But by the time I caught the Dratini and Chansey, they would have required a hell of an investment to level up, so I just didn't bother with it. They have weird moves, yes, but they're good. They're good moves. And then beat Mount Battle, you get a mythical, which I'm sorry to say, but I'm not doing that 3 times to get them all. Not a chance. You gotta do the whole thing from the beginning. Can't have shortcuts. That's 2 down. 3 more to go. Yeah, so chat, I'm gonna say here now that I'm not gonna do Genso Wander after this. I'm gonna do Strikers instead, because Strikers I can put less time into. Sorry, I'm gonna do that, but by the time I finish this, it's gonna be 9 o'clock, which means I'm gonna only have like an hour and a half at best for Genso Wander. And we all know that it takes me about an hour and a half to get through 5 floors of the dungeon. So I'm gonna put that tomorrow. Soul Calibur definitely won't take this long. I promise. And we'll have Genso Wander on Thursday. For real, for real. And Onion, I got your email like 5 minutes before I went live. So I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll look into that a little bit later tonight. What I tend to do after I'm done streaming is I don't like look at anything right away. I clean up my desktop, and then I go and make food, and then I eat food, and then I try to get the thumbnails ahead of time for the videos, so I don't have to worry about it later in the day. Because if I do it early on, I usually retain a good idea of what the thumbnail should be, so I know where to look for it, and then I can go from there. But if I put it off too long, then it's like, well, shit, now I need something good, and my memory is not as accurate. I'll look into it, but when I'm done streaming, it's really hot. I'm sweating. Do we get to read the files? Well, they were designed for people to, I'm pretty sure the idea of the files was to observe AI behavior, so you know how different AI works, so you can properly put them in a role, so we don't have situations like Reimu running into the fucking penalty zone and passing the ball. Should be one more Pokemon and we're good. Optimize the team. the team of weaklings featuring Jack. Still don't know why she does that. I wish I knew. Too bad we can't just make a new game. Really gonna be that way. Don't worry. It's gonna take like 5-6 weeks before I finish travel mode again anyway. And when I do that, then the tournament will be the week after. And while that all goes on, people can play along and be ready, or just do whatever they want. And we'll have more clear instructions. Because the thing is, I want people to participate, but I don't want to put too many restrictions and guidelines and all that shit. Because then it's just like it becomes a hassle. So I don't want to make it too restrictive, but there are obviously some things that we learned from the last one that need to be addressed. Specifically Aiki. The funny thing about Aiki is that she'll do her shot, Last Judgment, but even if she doesn't have enough guts, she'll still just shoot the ball from behind the line. So her AI is set to do a shot no matter what. Doesn't matter if she has the guts for it. Also Merlin. Merlin is one I'm very curious about, because it seems like her shot is way too much for what we're going for. And I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to allow it. But if we take it away, then the Prism River archetype loses so much of its steam. There it is. Merlin will just murder Jack. See, that's the problem. Okay. Wabo. Snorlax. Dio. Dio. Wrong. Uh-oh. How fitting. I don't know why they do it either. Next history is good, but not half the field good. The crit is what makes Phantasm so good. I know. I know that. Where am I going? I'm losing. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I've been here for 3.5 hours. I'm gone crazy. Man, this would be such a nice place to retire to. You just come out here every now and again in the middays, eat a picnic lunch with your buddies, your Pokemons. Maybe you'll see Celebi flying around. Alright, Butterfree. What do you get? Air Slash? Oh! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Talk. Okay. And you probably have, drumroll please, Silverwind and Quiver Dance, right? Because the only way we can make these shitty bug types not shitty is by giving them one of the stupidest boosting moves they ever created. And then let's give it to Volcarona too. Nightshade. That's illegal. Mirror Coat? Yeah, that's expected. Counter. And Destiny Bond. Bah. Yep. Nightshade instead of Safeguard. That's kind of heat. Can't taunt him anymore. There he is. Big Sleep himself. What you got? Play rough? Okay. Belly drum. It's expected. I caught one of these in the wild and it had belly drum. Almost kicked my ass. Deoxys. Doodle arms. Give me the Psycho Boost. Yep. Disable. Circle Throw. I don't know if Deoxys can learn that. Volt Switch. I feel like it can learn that one, though. And finally... Uh-oh. And there it is. Sacred Fire. Go figure. Try attack. What? This is the benefit of having a stream schedule. I stream at the same time every day. Makes it easier. People to drop in. Because it never changes. As opposed to fucking Crimbo, who just starts streaming whenever the hell he wants. God, he's a pain in the ass. Oh, he's a pain in the ass. I have a ballpark, though. The end of the game as we know it. I used to stream at 6, yeah, but when I moved, I changed it to 5, so I wouldn't be going as late. Something's different about Lugia. Maybe. Maybe. Wait. Oh well. Chad, if you take Lugia out of the purification chamber after that... Well, I don't think you can, actually. I think you have to do it in here. Because then it can do that more seamlessly. Big Bird. Arrow Blast. Psycho Boost. Feather Dance. Roost. No Feather Dance this time. Calm Mind. Lugia obtained a ribbon. Lugia we transfer the PC. No, give him he. Finally all the shadow Pokemon you recovered from Cypher have been purified. I guess I won't be needed anymore. I know, right? Isn't it great? All the effort you put in is finally born fruit. Congratulations, Asper. Your efforts made our research worthwhile. Talk to me. You're fabulous, Asper. You purified all the shadow Pokemon. Yep, and they're all mine now. That one guy was like, well, I guess now we gotta close down the entire project, huh? Modest nature, compound eyes. Oh, would you look at that? Air Slash, Silver Wind, and Quiver Dance. Who saw that coming? Wobbuffet, we know what it has. Shadow Tag, Relax Nature, all that good stuff. Rash Nature, Immunity, Play Rough, Belly Drum, Body Slam, Hammer Arm. Deoxys, Jolly Nature, ooh, Pressure. Volt Switch, Circle Throw, Psycho Boost, and Disable. Okay. Uh-oh, Quirky Nature, Regenerator, of course. Aurora Beam, Brave Bird, Tri Attack, and Sacred Fire. Uh-huh. And Lugia, Quirky Nature as well. Pressure. Oh. Aeroblast, Psycho Boost, Roost, and Calm Mind. I did it! I have beat the game. Where's Crane? I gotta tell him the good news. Oh, you snagged the Ho-Oh, which we believe is the last shadow Pokemon. That means you've rescued all the shadow Pokemon Cypher. Thanks for your effort. I'm glad I was able to help my own way. You want to give me a commemorative item for this, or what? Where's Crane? That was good. Heard it. You went to Cypher. Yeah, that happened a while ago. That's it, chat. I did it. I beat video game. 57 hours. 122 shadow Pokemon caught. 122 shadow Pokemon purified. I saved the world. You're welcome. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end it, huh? But it is what it is. It's a good game. Pretty much all the endgame shadow Pokemon doesn't matter that much unless you want to do the Ore Coliseum stuff. Which I really don't because I can't beat grass types and I got swept by the Green Ranger. So that sucked. Yeah. Good third-party DLC. Even without the grinding, it's still put a lot of time into it. If you want to be a perfectionist or completionist and catch everything, then you'll get a lot out of it. If you just want to play through the game, though, itself, you can still do that, too. There's a lot of different options for team building through the wild areas, the Pokespots, and just the Shadow Pokemon variety you get, which is pretty sick. But, yeah, do be prepared to grind a bit many times over. Or find a rare candy cheat. I didn't do that, though. I probably should have, because grinding was a bitch. But yeah, that was XG in all its glory. Good game. Very fun. I beat everything in it. The only thing I didn't do was the Lucky Egg side quest. And you know what? I don't care about it.